Streaming. Even if I'm not quite ready.
Drawing with the mouse is so hard. God.
You could probably grab your, I know. Cintiq if you wanted to. Okay. Boop, boop, boop.
No! Ah, I was making art.
It's okay. I'll give it back momentarily. I made the lines thicker. I'll do more testing for next time. I just needed to, make them slightly more readable at,
Scale.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's not funny, I'm just drawing a really buff, shirtless dude. And he needs a Greg head. I love just that, like, above, just...
There you go.
Oh,
you guys
God,
should be
that
a lot more visible now.
Yeah, it's darker for sure.
Yeah, I'll do more testing, but it should stand out. Okay, it still looks like garbage when zoomed fully out, but whatever.
I was hoping that you would give Greg large red eyes, just so that you can see them. Because my eyes are visible.
Yeah.
Keith's eyes are visible.
Well, yeah. Honestly, what I'm probably gonna do is just give you guys, like, really thick outlines. And keep the, like, minor details in the center. Okay, I'm just about ready to go. Keith, are you good?
Yep.
Do we have control of our characters?
No, I have to set
Lord,
that up.
I just closed off Yakuza at 76 episodes, and people are disappointed by the things I missed. Like,
Wow.
holy shit, man. Yeah, there's still a bunch of side activities and side stories, and even like businesses to manage. I'm like, this game never ends.
Oh, hey! What's up with the belly?
He's fit.
Fat lizard. Okay, I think I'm good to go. You guys want to do a 3, 2, 1?
Yeah. I do. I'm ready.
I say that as I cram an Oreo into my face. Okay.
Yeah, that's decision making.
I just want one Oreo before we start because I know I'm not going to be able to eat like jack shit while we're doing anything. Yep.
What?
Roll for the Who's What's-Its.
Alright, time to get into character.
Okay.
Oh no.
You guys ready?
Don't
3,
have to.
2, 1, record.
Yay! Gonna be playing Dungeons and Dragons again.
Yeah, I'm recording Colonel RPG's pages.
It's okay, I don't use
You're
your
not
footage
recording
anyway.
the glorious artwork that I've made for our characters. You can use this for the thumbnail.
It's just a dumb window I had open at that moment.
So I should
can
probably...
also do Skitter. There.
Yay.
He's done.
Skitter has a long noodle
Are you
neck.
Skitter enough for the Skitter Club?
I can look around corners.
I don't know how better to convey his tiny, stick-like figure than to make him.
I mean, really,
stick
the
figure.
easier way to convey it. Let me see. Oh, nope, there goes his
That's my
face.
head.
It's hard. It's very hard to delete stuff in Roll20. Okay, here's the better way to do it. I gotta zoom in on this. Wait, you gotta go like this and like this.
What?
He looks like one of those enemies from Mega Man.
Oh no, I need help.
Yeah. What's up?
Oh, never mind. I thought I forgot to bookmark the other
There
druid
we
spell
go.
tab.
Got it.
Had the wrong
Okay.
one open. We have multiple
Alright.
references for potential druid spell databases that don't agree.
Yeah, I've had a couple of
Right.
comments be like, "Where is Keith getting these spells from?" And I'm like, we just Googled it. Let's hope. I don't know.
Alright. Are we, shall we begin this sesh for real, or
Yeah, we should.
have you
We
finished
should,
your
we should begin
Oreos?
this for real. We should probably get rid of the drawings, too. I know. Take a screenshot, Bird.
No,
Make it a thumbnail
I'm probably okay. I could
for when you
I
never
could
upload
hammer out
these.
better drawings much faster than done with a mouse.
Are you gonna upload these?
Huh? Me?
Are you gonna upload these?
Whoop.
Your magnum opus character.
Can you, well, I don't really get a choice, right? Like, they're gonna be, as soon as they appear in the bit sync, they're gonna go up on my channel now, so.
Oh, okay.
Weird.
By the way,
Well,
I think
I'm actually gonna program that tonight, and then I'm actually done with
I don't
all the
have a
features.
choice. I just have to finish programming the entire process that'll make it happen.
No,
That was a
you're not
weird
wrong.
point to make.
You're not wrong, but you're also a jerk.
so. I think also going forward from this, most of the episodes will probably be split into like most of the sessions will be split into two.
You mean
'Cause-
the recordings will split into two, but the sessions will still be
revenue.
Well,
long.
yeah, so it would be like this session that we're gonna do is gonna be 2 episodes, one going up on Sunday and one on like Wednesday,
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
to spread it out a little
Gives
bit.
us a pee break.
Yeah, and also people, like I was looking at my metrics, and most people stop watching about at the 10-minute mark, and then at about the 50-minute mark, and I'm like, okay,
Yep, that's fair.
let's shorten it down, and maybe people will last a bit longer, plus
remember-
figure it out.
Part of the
Well, it's
reason why
partly because a
YouTube...
lot of people are checking in on like their lunch break or their
Yeah.
school break or
Yeah.
work
Yeah.
break and stuff like that.
Well, without
They'll,
any
like, open
further
it for a
ado,
bit.
instead
Yeah.
of
Instead of talking logistics, yep.
Instead of podcasting about the logistics behind the scenes about how to record a video again.
Shall you give us a nice little recap there, Mr. Dungeon Master?
Previously
I'm-
on Tales from the Crypt.
All right, previously on, you can keep going.
I don't remember.
All right. Well, so
I
Drez
remember that I
doesn't
was
remember
here,
what
like, so
happened.
hard.
He's he was here, I guess. I guess that's why he leaves the little
He
messages.
forgot that he killed somebody by throwing a tree token.
Yeah.
How could
I remember
you?
that. That's like the main thing I remember from like the last week of life.
I remember everything.
Okay.
Do you want me to do it?
If you wanna, sure.
Okay. Last time on Dungeons & Dragons, Grave of Man. We decide to investigate some more buildings and happen upon a bunch of, what was it? Were they playing poker or something?
Yeah, there were guards playing
Undead guards.
Go Fish.
Go fish, right. After knocking on their doors several times, much to their chagrin,
And then their
We-
other door, and then their other door.
another door. We finally point them to the direction of the inn where that one nefarious guy that had been holding up people in his basement for illegal trade, the other corpse guy, yeah, we're just like, we're gonna report him. So they all run off, and we investigate the lower levels of their guardhouse, only to I'm doing this blow by blow, aren't I? Okay. Long story short, while going to try to pursue our newfound undead friends, they succumbed to the nefarious vines that had been holding the crystal earlier, and we proceed to run away from them, only to find ourselves at a large gate where Greg knows the gatekeeper, who happens to be a large ogre by the name of Gruck. And after a manly exchange of intense hugs and pats on the back and Gorlar is awesome, we end up finding Kenku by the name of Fleshrender. And he's after the drow in the area because he finds humanoids tasty, particularly the humanoid ones that are practically extinct. Only we do not strike a deal with him, and upon leaving the building, we find that there's a wizard and a number of prisoners. In my character's attempt to lure the Kenku away with a carefully placed Dristo Erden, we find ourselves surrounded by the Kenku, including Fleshrender himself, only for Drez to fling a tree token close to the precipice on which they are standing, which sends the lot of them down into the depths to meet a grisly demise. And now we're here, after the spoils.
We talked to a wizard.
Yeah,
Yes,
you did
we
talk
did.
to a
We did
wizard.
talk to the wizard.
Did I give you guys his name
No,
ever?
no.
Okay,
No.
cool.
You never
'Cause
gave
I
us
was-
the wizard's name.
Lord
I
of
was-
the magic realms.
I was afraid that I'd have to like go through like the whole video to see if I gave you guys a name, because I don't want somebody being like, "Why does the same guy have like multiple names?" And I'm like, I forgot to write anything down last time.
I need to be more concise with
Yeah.
my whatevers. I'm sorry. In any case,
It's okay.
We kicked a
We-
fat bird off a cliff, took all his shit.
Yeah, and then you barricaded yourselves inside his.
his
hideout.
former enclave.
Yeah.
And now we have his loot, which comprises of a bag, a odd amulet with lips on it, goggles that allow you to see from a different point in the room, and I believe that was it.
Some throwing daggers.
Oh, throwing daggers,
5 throwing daggers.
which
in a
are
little sheath.
mine.
Yes.
5 throwing daggers.
Yep. Okay, so you guys have barricaded yourselves in Fleshrender's warehouse. It smells like cooked meat, and I mean, it's not like a bad smell, but now that you know what the cooked meat is, it's a little bit unnerving. But otherwise, it's a very secure location. You guys managed to take a nice break. I assume you guys all eat and rest and whatever.
Yeah, sure,
Yes.
but we take care not to eat the potentially tampered rations.
Yeah, the wizard had told you that all of the rations you guys had probably found from the Lake District were okay. The wizard had said, you know, don't eat the rations specifically around here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought that it was like in the entire area that we
No.
were only supposed to have the rations that we initially came with, or
He was
The
pretty
ones that-
particular about it.
It's more that Skitter already tested them for us.
Also that, yes.
Tested unwittingly.
well, he had
might
eaten
I say.
rations from the previous area.
Yes.
I don't believe he ate from this one. All right.
All right.
Same point
Thank
being
you
made,
for-
yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
For
Can you guys see the giant letters, by the way? No. Okay, cool. I
Giant? Okay.
I had to mark all the buildings down so I knew which ones you guys were going into. Well, yeah.
No.
Can you guys
Well,
see
you-
my crayon drawings?
You guys are directly next to a giant A, and I was just like, I mean, they might see it, but no. Okay, that's all. That's all for
A
me.
giant A.
Hey.
I was gonna say that, but then. All right.
But you were saving it for me.
We must get back into character. So, we are all well rested. We have explored Enclave. We should try to assess what exactly we should be doing right now, because we have many options, yes?
Well,
Number one. Yes?
there are a bunch of warehouses around here. I wonder what kind of stores they carried at one time.
Oh, of course you want to be a taking thing. That makes sense. That's fine. We can find treasure for you and friend.
Well, I mean, the people that used to be here surely have no more use for it.
Well, if we keep killing them, then maybe. I have a bit of problem with that, but so far we've been killing real not good people, so it's okay.
I'm just gonna stop complaining about the smell, because every time I do that, it gets worse.
What, you
Well-
want to find source of smell?
That's like the opposite of what I'm saying.
Oh.
I wouldn't be surprised if more creatures than just Fleshrender and his band have fallen down into that crevice. I mean, who knows what would be wafting from up there?
Ugh. don't
Ugh.
think-
Someone
to
needs to light a
find out.
candle.
Alright, I'm trying to remember what was subject of conversation we had with Wizard. He said that if we gave him time, he would come out of stupor, yes?
Yeah. He wanted to sleep off the drugs
Un-
because
Fortunately, Drez
They had him.
did charm
Oh,
him.
yes.
Yeah.
You should stay away from that guy.
So,
He might have some very complicated feelings towards us.
I should probably hide the
well,
building.
now we know that it's the druids that have started this cloudaclysmic event. Want to
Yeah,
return
what's up with
things
that?
to
Turning
Well,
like
keep
a
an eye out
Christ.
for suspicious animals.
the... well,
Hmm.
maybe they're more of the the forest druidic type. I mean, that would explain the vines and the dryads from before.
Oh, true. That makes sense.
And that book we found, it's got a root lock.
Mm-hmm. And the crystal itself that your boss took from us.
Can you remind me, what did we speculate about the book?
Doesn't
Well-
open. That's the list of things.
Well, it's a druidic book.
Do you think that there should be anything to gain from finding out a way of opening?
If you have any ideas, be my guest.
Well, I'm sure if we looked around, we might be able to find some sort of lead. Oh, and Gorlar! Ah, how could I forget? Oh, yes, we need to kick ass. Okay, Greg stands up and starts grabbing his equipment after recovering from resting. How could I forget? Oh, jeez. Oh.
Right, we need to murder. That's like the one thing we do.
Alright.
That's why I was here. I got kind of confused and started forgetting why I came.
Is
Are we
Skitter
gonna
coming?
find out that every single one of these buildings has another fat bird in it?
You guys should be able to move the skitter icon around. So if I'm like
Okay.
mildly busy,
you're distracted.
you can drag him around. Yeah. Let's see.
Capacitated.
I go over, grab Skitter, and then drag him over with me. I just pick him up and put them on shoulder like little parrot.
Okay.
We need to make up our mind how we're gonna split up the gold.
I thought we already split it up, 4-way even split.
Did we?
Yeah.
In my character sheet.
So are you
I haven't
guys
been
just
keeping track
carrying
of all the
like
gold.
copious quantities of coins with you? Like, do you
Oh,
just
yeah.
have
How
Are
am
you
I
just-
supposed to?
dragging the chest?
Wait, so it was
No.
10,000.
Yeah.
Divided by 4.
Yeah, so that's
okay.
50 pound each. I mean, that for me is nothing.
Skitter's like, I don't even have a bag. He like kind of tries to stuff it, like you know when you like hold the like lower part of your shirt and he's like kind of just placing it in there. It's pretty
It's
futile.
like dropping coins
Actually,
everywhere.
I might inspect this intriguing bag that we have here. May I use my detect magic to see the magic of the bag?
I mean, it's a magic bag.
It is a magic bag.
I have no idea. I don't know the schools of magic. I should really look them up specifically.
Okay, I will just
It goes
I will drop
Hogwarts.
the lip amulet into it,
Yep, it goes in.
and I can pull it out.
Do you like cram your hand in?
Sure.
Yeah, it kind of like takes a little while before you can find the amulet. It's a bag of holding.
Woohoo! So if you do not want to be over encumbered with gold, I can put it in this
Or a
bag
skitter.
of holding. Yes.
Skitter just immediately starts like dumping the gold in. He's like, "Thank you."
And don't worry, I will keep a list. If any of you want to bank it in here, that's fine. I'll have
You
to
said it
keep
was 10,000 split 4 ways.
Yep.
Yes, everyone gained 2,500, which is 50 pound of gold.
Dang.
Wait, 50 pounds? All right.
Gold
then.
pieces are heavy as shit. They're bad.
10,000 gold is 200 pound.
Well, why don't we just keep it in here then?
No, that's okay. I like to have mine on me.
Oh, all right then. That's like half a suit of armor for you, right?
He's gonna defeat the next boss by just laying on it.
So, Bird, remember you get double disadvantage on any stealth checks until you figure out how to deal with the coins jangling around
Jingle,
in your
jingle,
sack.
jingle.
Greg does not believe in stealth. Also, Greg put coin in sack.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Well,
if
this
I
is-
find out that you have schooled Greg, then you will not have leg.
Alrighty then. Well, I'll make
Specifically
sure
that.
that the...
I pat Ellerin on the shoulder
Alarin.
and be like, I can be poets too. Yes.
Uh-huh.
I could have
Alright.
also said if you try to screw Greg, then you wind up dead. Oh, that doesn't rhyme.
No. No, it doesn't.
Oh.
And after all that we've been through together, why?
Hypothetically, what leg?
You're right. All this barding and rhyming never figured into the plan.
Hypothetically, it would probably. Well, I mean, does she even have leg, or does she have like mermaid fluke?
She have.
I have legs. I'm no
I
mermaid.
can break left fin.
I
Why am I talking to
have
you? You're not
fins.
even in party. Shut up, God. Anyway, let's get back to story. God damn it!
so you guys all, after fiddling around with
my mind.
the bag of holding, you finally managed to make it outside. Next time you guys have to deal with one of those, you're rolling for initiative. So I guess you've pretty much got free reign of the area. The ground is shaky, but I'm not going to police you guys on like sure footing unless you do something stupid.
Well, there is this building right across from the log. Well,
I am overly pleased with my handiwork, so let's go for it.
Okay, so this is just a loose tree token that you guys kind of like
uh-oh, no,
knocked
wait
over.
a minute.
So Drez, get back over there. Even looking at this, you know that crossing this just as you are is kind of a risky endeavor, especially after you guys had similar troubles trying to go along a thin ledge around a building. So
Can we reinforce it with another tree?
We reinforce it with Greg.
Because
How heavy
we wouldn't
is he?
want to fail a dexterity check going across this.
Greg, with all of his equipment, is probably a good like 500 pounds.
Hey, I have a great idea.
Probably. No, I think it's actually probably.
Was there a
more.
rope anywhere?
You left your rope back in
you
the
have rope
previous
in
district.
inventory.
Your rope is still tied to the Mariners Guild.
Really?
Back in
Because
the
I
Lake
thought that we had
District.
taken another rope.
I thought we had more than one rope. Yes.
Maybe.
But I also wasn't counting, so. I don't
Yeah. All I know is you had one rope, and that rope has never been removed.
know. We had,
It has been
we had
subject
two
to some
rope.
amount of, I have that rope. No, you don't have that rope.
Well, then how about we tear up this rug and make it into a rope?
What?
Do you think you can do that? That would require many skill.
Does rug make good rope?
Well, we just hit rope. A bunch,
Raises multiple questions.
He doesn't have
And then-
curtains or anything in here?
Yeah, he's got like a satin curtain. That's the red door looking thing. Hung up between two crates.
Yeah, but that wouldn't
How do
be
you figure out
strong
your
enough.
jump distance?
You know, calculating jump distance in D&D is weird nonsense. But suffice to say, jumping a 15-foot chasm, probably not safe.
Yeah,
Liz,
but one of my
can
spells
you-
memorized is jump.
Can you
Oh.
reinforce log with your druid magic?
Nope.
You can't summon like hemp rope.
Just shit
mean,
it out.
He has his vine spell, but
Yes, use.
I think
there
that's
you go, use
temporary.
vine. See if you can make a rope out of vine.
That's bizarre. So you can do if you move 10 feet before the jump, you can jump a distance equal to your strength score.
Huh.
huh?
Huh.
I
That's
can
kind of
do.
Strength.
Like a 15-foot jump.
What?
Jeez.
You have 15 strength, that means like you're like significantly more powerful than like a normal human being would be.
I...
Oh.
Okay, then.
But if you land on the other side, it just would be like.
Because 10s are like normal stats, right?
Ish,
Yes.
yeah.
So if you have 15, you're like a mega super badass.
I have 20. I can jump 20 feet.
So you
This
can jump.
schism,
You can do a
it's only
standing
15,
long jump
right?
for half of your strength, or you can do a running jump if you move 10 feet before the run for your strength modifier.
Wow.
Yeah, my strength is 14.
Oh look, even over here, look at this. This is only this
So
is
if I
baby distance.
if I gave Greg my jump spell, he'd be able to jump 120 feet,
What?
like Superman from Smallville.
Do it. Can you do it?
I have to look that up. I'm smelling the not okays from that. He could jump 60 feet, which is still absolute nonsense.
Well, because look at this spot over here. This can't be more than 5 feet across.
You're right. I don't know how I got to 120. I think I at some point thought he had 40 jump for some reason.
Yeah, you times it by 6.
I'm reading a
but
lot of
yeah.
numbers right now.
Wow, yeah, you can Hulk jump.
I can hold jump. Yes. Make me like your Superman.
Make me like your Superman.
Sorry. I tend to bring a lot of Earth-based knowledge into this fantasy realm.
Well,
make me like your superior
There are also
men.
parts of this gap that are only 10 feet across.
It's a bit
There
of an
ones that are
under
fine.
exaggeration. It's
It's a
times
hulking
everything by about
megachasm.
2.
Like
I
that
didn't
valley
wanna
that
have,
goes
like-
around all of Breath of the
Times
Wild.
everything by minimum distance to not have Super Greg.
No, Super Greg could
Game.
clear.
Ooh.
Super Greg could clear a lot more than I have pictured on this map.
Wait a
now that I
minute.
know that it's a possibility.
this tree is covered in branches and it's 6 feet wide, isn't it?
Again,
How
not
can we-
everything on this map is to scale.
How could we possibly fall off of that?
It will roll.
Oh.
But it's gargantuan.
It's big and it's round, and trees roll.
Even with all its branches splayed out.
They break.
No, it'd be super stable actually. Let's see, it's a 5-foot diameter trunk, 60 feet across.
I mean,
Diameter at the top is 40.
it does. Are these the tree token stats?
Yeah,
Oh, well, okay.
it's like a gargantuan super tree covered in branches.
I think that
Well
the
then,
real danger would
correction.
be the
Fine, you can
ground-
cross it. You have rules lawyered this bridge into submission.
It's
Can
rules
we?
clarifying.
Ah, okay.
But what about the mud? Would the mud on either side be able to hold up the weight of the tree?
Please don't shit on the tree.
It's not mud. So the Lake District was muddy. The stuff you guys are standing on is cobblestone.
Oh.
Yeah, this
Right, 'cause
area
it's
used to be a
it's whole
giant.
village.
Yeah, this is the warehouse district. Unlike the Lake District, which was kind of shitty and bad, this place is, built for heavy traffic.
Do you have stone
and
shape?
Has quite a lot of, cobblestones lighting the roads and the not quite road section.
Well, Drez crosses his ultra mega bridge.
Okay, you have succeeded.
Hooray!
Hey. I
This
crossed
is the
bridge.
part where we tragically lose Skitter.
No, he's fine.
I've been expecting him to
Alright.
die literally every time we do anything.
Same here.
And we
I
have.
Thanks for the vote
I opened the
of
door without
confidence.
knocking.
Oh,
Okay, so
Oh, how could you?
as you open the door, make a dex check.
Okie dokie. Definitely know how to do that. Let's see. That's just the normal dex mod.
Yeah, I don't know what druids have proficiency with saves. Okay.
That's not impressive.
Yeah,
Yes?
you get hit by an arrow.
Oh.
Ah!
There's an arrow in your shoulder. It could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse.
Arrows are bad for us.
But yeah, so as you're standing there and you open the door, what happens is almost immediately an arrow just comes whizzing out of the darkness and takes you right in the shoulder. And there were more arrows, but they missed. It kind of looked more like they weren't aiming for you, they were just aiming for the doorway. And you managed to kind of be okay, but it hurts. And as your eyes adjust, you see about 4 drow with bows leveled at your position.
Oh.
And they don't look happy.
I thought it was just a trap.
Nope.
Oh, drow.
You found Fleshrender's drow. All it took was
Oh,
killing Fleshrender.
Wow.
Well, I'm sure they were happy about the giant tree. Created a perfect bridge to their doom.
Well,
Well, how would they have gotten out? They probably have other ways.
so are
Yeah,
you
how
just
did they get out of here?
Are you just standing there?
You summoned a phantom drow and made them run directly at the drow, weirdly enough.
Yeah, I will admit, I was sitting there being like, Shell's about to commit probably one of the most heinous acts she could possibly
By
commit
luring flesh
purely by
towards
accident.
actual drow.
Yeah, yeah. If Fleshrender had actually failed the will save, he and his goons would have busted in there, killed all the drow, and paid you guys a smooth 10,000 gold.
Holy shit, that would have been amazing.
What?
Anyway.
But what was more amazing?
Did we take a
Oh.
short rest or a long rest when we were in the building?
I think we took a longer rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're probably full health. I don't know how much damage you've taken, but you got to heal some amount of that back. Anyway,
So is this currently an immediate combat scenario or no?
no. That was
Ow.
kind of the warning shot / they realized you're not a Kenku. So
Okay.
they're mostly just I mean, it's a gnomish standoff, but
Okay, I will raise my
That
arms
was
and
a really bad idea.
yeah.
stay your bows, friends. We were investigating the area after fleeing from the port, only to find Fleshrender and his gang. They had offered a hefty sum for individuals like yourselves, but we sent them down into the depths. They will no longer be pursuing you.
All right. Make. I don't know. Okay, they
Talk about
believe
the
you.
hefty sum. I thought she was just gonna get cut off midway through the sentence by another arrow.
No. So I have to roll for them to like believe her or not, because like, for all they know, you guys are just like pulling their leg and leading them, into exposing themselves. But they kind of turn to each other and whisper, and it's very clear that like they're kind of surprised, and they're the big one in the back is definitely maybe berating them a little bit. You can't. I assume none of you guys speak Drow, correct?
No.
Okay. Yeah. So you
They-
can't
they
you
were-
can't tell what they're saying, but
they
you can
speak
kind of tell
Underdark.
their tone.
I speak Drowidic.
Yeah. No. But after a moment, they put down their bows, and they're like, "Well, so the beast is dead."
Yes, he is. Actually, we subdued him
Or at
with this
least
tree
he's
token.
down there.
Okay, so he's probably dead. They come out to take a look here. Let me. I don't have tokens down, so I'm just gonna. It's
I
gonna be
bristle
more.
very, very.
You'd used a white
Intently.
token
Yeah.
for...
at the
It's gonna
drow.
be. It's gonna be more White Wanderbot tokens because I don't.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
can't
make
see
tokens
inside
for
the house.
NPCs. I'm working on that. I gotta lay out the.
The drow.
Gotta lay out the drow.
I forget. Paladins hate drow, right?
No. So unlike 3.5, paladins are no longer
Oh.
like restricted as much. So
Okay.
Also-
you hating the drow is entirely up to you.
We don't know if these drow are necessarily all evil,
Yeah,
Yeah,
Paladin's got a
3.5
patch
they
update
were.
with less raises now.
Basically.
Yeah, actually. Same thing with rangers. In fact, rangers really are the ones that came out with significantly less racism.
That's a shame.
Weird.
drow can be player characters now.
Yeah, they're actually a player's handbook race, so they're a lot more common. Anyway, so you see,
Unlike all of us.
you see, you see the drow, and two of them are gonna kind of step out and take a look at your handiwork, and they're
That's
they're
an
still
extensive barricade.
muttering to themselves. Yeah. So the room is effectively a giant barricade, about a little bit higher than waist high, made out of boxes and barrels and stuff like that. Effectively, they were prepared for somebody barging in, just not you.
We haven't really
Ah.
inspected very closely yet, so I'm gonna throw a fire down the hole.
Okay, so you chuck a fire down the hole, and it falls for is there a skill for like I guess it would be, is it perception or maybe investigate? I'd take either.
Probably be perception, since you're literally just looking at something.
Okay,
As opposed
so,
to like searching.
roll a perception check because it goes down a ways. Let's see.
For perception. Modifier of any kind? Oh, it's a wisdom.
Should probably get Skitter's sheet out. There we go.
That or you could have taken a pebble,
Whoa.
thrown it.
That's
Oh.
a high roll.
Okay.
Let's see, what'd you get? Okay, so yeah, that's more than enough. So in the, it's at least a couple 100 feet down. It gets real dark around your flare. But what happens is you watch your fire go, and it's kind of chasm the whole way down up until it vanishes. But as it had been going down, there was kind of a reflection of the flame, and your perception's probably good enough for hearing.
Ah, there's water down there.
Yeah, there's a lot of water down there. You can't see much of anything else. There's no sign of Fleshrender or his goons. Just their presumably watery grave.
Anyone know if Kanku can swim?
Not as well as you,
Stare
I
at him
think.
for that one.
Definitely not as exceptionally well as I.
Probably better than Greg, maybe.
I stare at Skitter.
I'm not sure if a pissing contest is an answer.
Yes, we can have peeing race some other time.
Oh.
Ah, gosh. I'm thinking this is very much a guy thing.
Okay, so the drow are they're admiring your handiwork. They're like, so you really did it. Well then,
They're trusting.
They believed Shell, and they've got that there, and they don't see the Kenku hanging out outside. So either you guys killed Fleshrender and then
Well,
are
I see
making
at
up that
least
you
two
dropped
dead
into-
ones, probably.
Oh yeah, they do see the two dead ones right across the chasm. So there's some pretty good proof in the pudding, or I don't know, whatever.
You should put X's on their eyes.
Yeah.
Or just
Corpse
flip them
in the-
upside down.
In the
Oh, that too.
I want to
Big-
see if I can
upside
there we go.
down Kenku heads.
That's the trick.
That's the X.
They just don't look great upside down.
Bleh.
They were not designed for that.
Oh no!
What?
A little bit of blood on them.
What's that?
It was supposed to be tongue sticking out. Like, oh,
Oh.
no, I'm dead.
Oh, well, okay. But yeah, so they see what you've done, and they very clearly look quite relieved, and they're going to usher you back into the warehouse. They seem to be still just a bit skittish about being outside. They look actually quite thin, like they've maybe been hiding out for quite some time,
Aw.
and maybe haven't been eating the best. But so they usher you
I
guys.
have no
poisoned.
interest in
They
that.
usher you guys inside, and
No,
again,
no, that's okay.
they're insistent. And then
Alright, we're going to have problem.
well, they're like patting your backs. They look pretty happy. They're not super talkative, but maybe just because they don't sound great. But as you guys are kind of ushered in, they kind of move the barricades off to the side, not really needing them anymore. And the orange waterbot icon is a look. I really need to make more icons,
You
but
just
they
need
take
to make like generic drow head, generic elf head, generic dwarf head.
you guys can help.
Okay.
Okay.
I will draw everything.
Oh no.
You
Oh,
want
no.
that?
We saw that painting of Pant on chair.
It wasn't terrible, but
It had no shadow.
so the
There was a shadow.
the odd head out is an old drow, like super old, like more wrinkle than anything
Well,
else.
they have been here for a while.
And she is so wrinkly you can't really tell. Is like, oh, you've killed the beast. Then I believe thanks are in order. We don't have much of anything, but if you, well, I mean, if you need to know anything, we're more than willing to help you out.
Wanting to know stuff? Oh, okay, Elroy, you got this.
Oh, okay. No, we're in no need of a reward. You see, we were at odds with Fleshrender as well, and, I mean, when we heard that he was actually hunting down elves and humans and hobbits, I mean, he had some prisoners across the way. Oh, did I just say hobbits? Halflings. They actually did have a human wizard, some halflings, and a dwarf in captivity as well, and it was upon seeing them that we decided to create a distraction and slay them. But what we learned from the wizard was rather suspicious. You see, we were all washed down into the depths not long ago and found ourselves trapped in the Port District just to the south. And it was there that we ran into all sorts of undead humans, for the most part. And there was some kind of druidic presence there. Dryads came forth from the ground. There were these ominous vines barring our path. But we were able to make it here, and the wizard seemed to say that this was all the druids doing. Or at least some organization comprised of druids.
So the drow leader listens to this calmly and kind of wearily, and after a moment signals one of the other drow to come over, and after a moment he disappears into the back room and comes back with another Wanderbot head. And this one is fairly clearly a druid. You know, has kind of the more natural looking outfit. The kind of more of kind of a fungal look, I guess.
Huh.
They look like they might have been some kind of druid for
Or a drowid.
yeah,
Drow-id.
Drow-id. There we go. So the Drow-id looks at you, and she is like, so they really did it then. They did go through with it. And then she proceeds to explain.
Got a drowid and a drizzard.
Yeah. Oh God. Okay. Anyway, so she's going to explain that she had once been part of the. Well, I guess I might as well kind of do this in person. Sorry, I don't do female voices great. But so the Druid Circle was divided. They were tired of the Mages Guild specifically, and the drastic changes that they were bringing to Zagnoth and the other cities, and they felt that was violating the natural order of things. And there was a huge row, and the Reclaimers they left. They left Zagnoth. They left every city and disappeared into the wilds. And everybody thought, oh, they've just gone off. You know, maybe they've founded their own civilization with blackjack and hookers. No,
Exactly what I was thinking.
yeah, it was just like, all right, I'm going the wrong direction with this.
So bid.
But then nobody had heard.
Technically exist in universe.
It's true. Nobody had heard from them for, almost 30 years, and then all of a sudden, the Druid Circle, they returned, and it was like everything had changed almost immediately. The leadership just bowed to them, and some of us stayed, and more of us left. I went home, not wanting anything to do with their crazy agendas. And then one day, the city fell and straight into our caverns and crushed most of our people whole.
That's
Wow.
terrible. And it was all to fight back against what they perceive to be civilization.
I mean, it's probably more than that, but that was their justification. I never stuck around long enough to listen to that drivel.
Even
Okay,
so.
I have a question.
Oh,
Do you like book?
A book? I mean,
Yeah.
I
I've
produced
read-
the book.
Okay, you produced the book. And she looks at it, she kind of like flips it around a little bit, and she's like, oh, well, this is simple. It's just a basic plant cipher. Here, just a moment. And she, kind of fiddles with it, casts some spell or
Plant
another.
cipher? It's encrypted with leaves or something?
Yeah, sure, why not, Bird? Do you want to come up with a better name for it?
No.
So far, users submitted names such as Drowid and Drizzard. The bar is so low that I can't limbo under it. But so
we got Drorier coming in from my chat, so there you go.
Wow.
well, there's plenty of Drarchers all over the place. But so after a moment, the
Agent
journal
Sterling
pops.
Drarcher.
pops open, and to your dismay, most of the pages are covered in blood and largely unreadable. But there are at least a couple of pages in sequence that you can flip to. All the blood is like dried. Like this was probably
when the guy died.
Yeah, when the guy died, his latching mechanism kept it closed but didn't keep things from getting in. So,
And what does it say?
Gross.
unfortunately, so she's like, well, do you want me to read it, or Keith, you can also read it if you feel
Right,
like it.
because it's probably in Druidic.
Yeah, it's in.
So let's learn everything that's in it. Or maybe
Okay.
not I don't know, let's learn what we're looking at.
Okay, so you get the journal and you start to read, and there's not much information, unfortunately, but it outlines specifically this druid was tasked with smuggling reclaimers in and a lot of supplies, passed into the city so that the the military and the guardsmen and the Wizards Guild specifically wouldn't have any idea that they've garrisoned a huge amount of druids all over the city, as well as a number of supplies. And it also goes over some details on a specific type of slime that multiplies in food sources.
Is that what's turning people
Oh
undead?
no.
Found the Soylent Green.
Does your character say that, Shell, or are you just saying
Yeah,
that? Let's see.
because the food stores, they were tainted, or at least that we were told that they were in this particular area, and that it would induce vomiting and potentially turn one into the necrotic zombies that we encountered earlier.
Okay, give me a second. I gotta find a new NPC name. I'm slowly going down the list.
Find the new.
Look, I've got some great NPC names from this list, and some that are very much just like, use my Reddit name, and I'm like, no, please don't do that.
Harambe 420.
No.
Sebastian
I
S.
Leader
Steve.
of the Druids.
Anyway, as Shell, asks kind of out loud about whether or not the undead were from the food, the old drow actually interrupts you and is like, no, I think that might be Vivi's work. She's a necromancer with her heart's in the right place, but I don't think her head ever was, and so it
I'd
I'm
hate to
not-
see her when her heart's in the wrong place.
Well, yeah, you might get to. If she's desperate enough to try and raise the whole city back from the dead, then I fear she may have lost it. But if there's undead all over, then it's probably hers, and not the druids. They were never very good at necromancy.
And for what purpose would she bring back these beings? I mean, most of them didn't have their wits about them, though some miraculously did.
I mean, you try and raise a whole city back from the dead.
She got you!
No, I was
Backseat
just...
necromancer over here.
No, I was asking, why would you? I wasn't saying, like...
would you prefer that the city stays dead?
Yes.
Yes.
Fair enough. I don't know. You'll have to ask her. I'm not an expert in necromancy. I'm a politician, for crying out loud.
Well-
She, in a huff, she just leaves.
Aw. Well, what had disturbed me was that they were unaware of their own deaths. Like, some of them were...
Are you, trying to follow the old lady?
No. I'm talking with the druid at this point because the old lady left.
The druid's just looking at you, kind of shrugging. I don't...
Never mind. I suppose we shouldn't speculate over the moral quandary of it, and just that maybe someone in their grief was trying to bring a level of normalcy back to this realm.
So what's
Anyway.
next for you, Drow? Now that we've
Rid
killed you,
Release
it's going to
sunlight.
kill you.
Fletchbender.
Are you going to leave now? Probably leave.
The
Felt
lead
up here?
drow archer kind of looks around, then shrugs. He was the underling and his boss is gone. He's like, I guess we're going to try and leave the city. There's nothing left for us here.
Great. Well, you need help picking.
No, this isn't ours. This was here when we got here, and it more than served its purpose, but I don't think we need to carry any of it with us.
What peoples lived in the city?
Everyone's always saying that they're
Aside
gonna
from
get
the
out of
drow.
here on their own, but the only way out's the path we haven't cleared.
Yeah, as far as you can tell, most people are just kind of waiting for you to clear the way.
They've got Andromeda syndrome.
Yeah. Either that or they have alternate routes that you don't know about.
They're all withholding them from us.
Yeah,
That just means we need to interrogate harder.
I don't know about you, but I want to let these people enjoy their picking time.
You know where we can find Vivi?
if I had a guess, she'd still be down in the slums. Oh.
Was slums first area we were in?
No, the slums are below us.
Below?
Oh.
Yeah.
There's a lot below us.
Yeah.
Slums is not water.
Huh. The Drow's thinking, like, real hard. It's like, well, she lived and she worked in the slums. She never cared for the mages of the mages district, and she definitely didn't care much for the military or the nobles. So if she's not down there, then yes, your best bet would be the mages district, if you can get there.
I think in light of this situation, it'd be best to try to find as many survivors as possible and usher them out of the city. But where are the druids stationed, do you think?
Well, there's there's the druids quarter. That's probably the most obvious.
Wait, there's a druids quarter?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's the mages quarter, the what would I call it? The holy district? I don't know. Sure, why not? The holy quarter, and the druid, the mages, and the holy quarters, and they oh yes, and of course the military district, and they all surround the nobles, and then the royal quarters districts. Shit, I don't know. I need to draw a map so you guys can see it. But that was closed off before anything even happened. They pretty much shut themselves off, and then the mages district mostly blew up, and then that's when everything went bad.
Oh, that's when. Okay.
How many rations do we have at this point?
I don't know. Have you guys been writing it down?
I know that I had started with 5.
You guys really should write these things down.
Let me check. I've been writing mine down. I have 4 ration.
Skitter has 3.
I guess I have 3 because we just ate.
Yeah.
So
that
3
means I have
ration.
4.
I have 1.
Oh, Temple District. Yeah, that would be a good one. Thank you.
I mostly haven't been picking any up.
Okay. Yeah,
Well,
you
if I
guys
was
should.
drowning in rations, I was thinking about leaving them, but I'm not.
You guys should keep a hold on that.
Yeah, I have been
and
keeping
we
track.
should
I just
write
haven't
these
been
down.
picking any up. They've all been
Ah,
going to other people's
okay.
inventories.
Okay.
But if we had some giant pile, I'd be like, let's leave rations for these starving people. But we actually don't have a lot of rations.
Yeah,
So
we
if the-
really don't have any to spare.
So, the drow hears this and is like, I understand, but if you do manage to find a warehouse with fresh rations in it, or untainted rations, if you could come back here and let us know, we would be eternally grateful, even more so than we already are.
We found a warehouse with untainted rations, but wasn't that the place that was overcome by vines?
That was back
No,
down
that
in
was
the port.
And they're not getting past the gate. I don't think.
Ah,
Nor would they want to.
gates and vines.
Yeah.
Well, which continues. We
Is
found
there a way to-
That's what we say to them.
Is there a
we
way to
apparently found the most
test
interesting rooms back to back.
rations
I mean,
without eating it?
We have a kobold.
Hey!
Skitter's not okay with that idea.
That was a harmonizing hay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's part of the reason why we haven't had much to eat. We don't know, and to be fair, we haven't looked. This place was untouched because it was, I mean, mostly just supplies.
And you said Vivi tainted them.
No, actually, this
Lime.
would be the female, the Drowid. No, Vivi. If anything, Vivi has nothing to do with the poison. The poison is all the Reclaimer's work. The undead are Vivi's work.
Okay.
Okay, that makes sense.
You see, I was under the impression that the eating the poisoned rations made you into an undead, but that's not the
Yeah,
case.
apparently dying and coming back is 2 different things in this case.
Mm-hmm. All right.
All right, well, we'll keep lookout and let them know, I guess.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you're swell.
We will probably move out at the next dawn. This place is unstable for the time being, but we will
Well, I made a
probably-
bridge.
Yes, we see that. Thank you.
It is a crowning achievement.
It's
We
very
go.
impressive.
Yep. And I apologize for frustrating your elder. These must be trying times. I'm sure that you were in far greater numbers before than you are now.
It's okay. No one actually likes her.
Oh.
She's a politician. And with that, they kind of usher you guys outside.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, that did weird things.
Wait, what happened to me?
I don't know. You're. There you go.
That was a weird moment. I
you're
awkwardly
back.
scratch out what I wrote because someone can read it.
Oh, you hide the fact that Drez was so here.
Drez was so here, then Cliff fell into water and Drez not
Okay.
there anymore.
So you guys have found the drow. That was fast. Now you have free reign of the rest of the warehouse district.
Let's find some
The
untainted
entire
food.
progression system you have planned probably got so fucked by that.
So
that
I
tree.
actually label a lot of these things in alphabetical order, kind of based on my expectation, on like you guys going in and stuff like that. And
We went from A to F.
I mean, in reality, I'm kind of assuming you guys are not going to follow my plan, which is why I haven't actually like written anything specific.
Ooh.
Which is why dialogue might be a little bit choppy because I'm making everything I up as I go along.
That's the point of being a DM.
Yes.
Also, did you guys just go into that little building?
No, he just
I
slid
would
through
not
the other
worry
side.
about it. He just
I
went
don't
through
know
the
what just happened there.
Okay, so you guys all
Fighting
kind
over
of
control.
congregate. Sorry, I'm like clicking around, and every once in a while I click on your characters and stuff happens.
Okay.
Oh, I see a gate over there. We should
Okay,
probably inspect the gate.
Just immediately abandon this giant town. Bye.
Wait, but I.
No, I just
there are
want to
buildings
keep
here.
eyes on prize. We see what the gate is so we know where we're going.
Okay,
We
so
can-
you head over to the gate, and
Yeah.
on the other side of the gate is a sheer rock wall. You see the rest of the gate up top, on the top of the sheer rock wall.
It just got pushed up.
Oh,
Or this
so we have
sunk
sunk
down.
under.
Yeah.
I visualize. We've sunk
Yeah.
deep.
You guys can see the sky. There's kind of a nice midday blue sky up there, maybe some
Blue
clouds. It's pretty
sky
distant, but
shining on
you can
me.
totally see it.
I see blue sky.
Apparently,
But-
Greg can jump like 70 feet. Can I make it on top of gate? Well, we'll do it.
No. No. Also, vertical jumps are like significantly different from like horizontal. You can do horizontal for days, but the moment you try and go
Oh,
up,
yeah,
D&D
it's
is
only,
just
I
like,
can only
no.
jump 20 feet.
yeah, which is
You're
still
on a
very
terrace.
impressive,
As
but
opposed
still,
to 7,000.
yeah.
Alright. So, well, when
Pirates
in-
D&D
when in
campaign
city,
exists on
might as
terraced
well-
plains.
Might as well knock down door. That
Okay.
also didn't rhyme.
Knock down or knock
Okay,
on?
so
Little column A, little column B.
you were going to knock on the door
Do you
and
think
knock
I
it
just
down.
did?
So
No,
are
not knock down. Not knock
oh
down.
well, you said knock down.
He was
I
joking.
know what I said.
Okay,
I like
so you
to
knock on the
imagine
door.
that when either Wander or Bird knocks on a surface in their room, that like their neighbors go to their front door like hello.
Um.
Oh.
So you guys come to this warehouse, and you knock on the door, and there's no response. It's just
Alright.
it's
It's
a
vacant.
small
Let's self
wooden
in.
door. Okay, so the door's stuck, so it's more of kind of like a thunk. There's kind of like maybe a bit of a squeal as it has like a little bit of give, but then it kind of goes and like a thunk. I don't know, whatever. The door's not moving great, at least not with the force you're applying.
It's not about a
Is
P.
what-
It has over
Even with
minutes
him?
welcome.
Being as
I'm
strong
not
as he
trying
is.
very hard. I'm just trying to open the door, okay?
Yeah. If you used maximum strength on every door, there wouldn't be much door left, probably.
Is it locked? Skitter, what think?
No, it doesn't look locked.
Alright. I crack knuckle.
Oh, I'll get
crack
out of the
knuckle
way so that he can do his
so I do not-
backswing.
Alright. I roll for strength. And I open the character sheet and I roll for strength.
Okay, so you smash the door down, and
And the entire house and the cliff it's on.
yeah, so you couldn't see it from where you were. You might have been able to see it from the drow warehouse, whatever, the drow hideout, the drow out. But
Warehouse.
so the maybe just a couple feet away is the edge of the chasm, and it looks like much of the floor has already given way, and that when this area fell down, this poor warehouse had crumbled and fallen even further down.
Oh, so there's
And-
only a quarter of a warehouse
Yeah.
left?
Yeah, so anything that's kind of the tannish color is like passable ground. There's some boxes that have balanced themselves precariously on what remains of the floor. And some of them are actually within like are reachable if you feel like going for them if you want to.
Okay, well, what about this barrel right here?
Okay, so you pop it open and it's just filled with food.
But does it look edible? Are there any telltale signs that it's bad?
Nothing immediately comes to mind. Or sight or sound or anything
The
like
rough
that.
thing is we've never found food that was obviously tainted, have we?
No.
But we don't know what to look for.
That's true. It's too bad we don't have some kind of... Nah, that would be bad. Like, if we found rats or something.
Animal testing. Shell condones animal testing.
I mean,
You condone cobalt testing.
We didn't condone. It just
You're
happened.
crossing bad lines between in-character and out-of-character dialogue.
No, that was Skitter. I'm just assuming if you guys say stuff, Skitter can probably hear it.
He likes Stuart Griffin.
What?
Okay.
What, you don't like Family Guy? Okay, I thought you were Americans.
What?
Well, actually, this might be a little far-fetched, but what kind of plants can you create, Drez?
Nope.
Don't you have the nature craft spell?
Nope.
What? Yeah. You...
I have nothing at
No,
all
no, no,
that's
no, no,
helpful
no,
for
no,
the
no.
scenario.
Okay.
Because what I'm wondering is maybe we should pulverize some of this stuff, apply some water to it, let a plant soak up whatever the mixture
The
is,
poison?
and if it dies, then we know that something's up. I don't know
It's
if
actually
it...
not a bad idea.
Actually, oh wait, a flower blossom, a seed pod opener, a leaf bud bloom. Okay, I have no idea. Keith,
So
your
if
spell
we-
that you're using to
if
make the
we-
druid marks is called druid craft, and you might have some stuff with that. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot that was even a cantrip. I was
Yeah,
just
it's-
fucking around.
Or are these things, are they like physically poisoned or magically poisoned? Because we can also...
So if we rested, I could prepare a first level spell that's detect poison and disease.
I mean, that'd be good.
It's like
I need-
It's like a 10-minute break. You
Yeah.
just like sit around and do whatever.
Okay, well, let's
Okay.
open other boxes and he can prepare that.
Okay.
I'm now
Okay.
preparing detect poison and disease.
Okay. So after a short break, you guys just kind of, well, I guess you guys, the rest of you guys can do whatever you want. Is there anything you guys want to do while Keith is, oops.
But opening stuff? Opening
I will
stuff?
not look in revealed building.
It's okay, there's nothing in that revealed building.
Oh, okay.
There will
We could...
be.
Shall you, Ellerin, you wish to be of open box?
Sure, I want to see if we can find any more supplies in these buildings.
Okay.
You are much braver fish than me.
So, how far are you going? Or are you just going for the remaining boxes?
These ones right here.
So they are pretty much packed to the brim with food. It looks like nobody has
More
opened
food.
them in quite a while. Yeah, it looks like
I
they've
just
been
realized that we could have just
stocking
let the
up.
drow here and let it be their druid's problem.
I mean, okay, so let's see. I think I probably have some kind of odd writing implement. I'm going to like scritch different symbols on each of the containers and also have that on each of the packages. And I'm going to put one of each package in front of Drez for his spell. So that way we know what containers have tainted food and what containers have good food.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm assuming that-
has some indeterminate amount of time passed at this point.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to see if they have anything, anything that
No,
they
not
also want to
really.
try. Okay,
Not
so
really.
you guys just sit around, shell marks all the boxes, and Keith has his spell.
All right, let's turn on my slime detector.
Okay, so your poison detector lasts apparently for 10 minutes with concentration, and so
You can find poisons, poisonous creatures, and diseases within 30 feet and through walls. And I'll even know what type of disease it is.
Well, it
Okay.
gets stronger if he's practically touching it, because
This is where I learn about Greg's venereal
No, I don't
diseases.
think so. I think that it's flat 30 feet.
Let's see. Well, first off, you find out about Greg's irritable bowel disorder.
That's not only part of Greg Irritable.
Okay, so the X'd boxes and barrels are poisoned.
There's like one good one? Or did that one have food in it?
You can't detect poison in any of the remaining boxes.
But do they have food in them? Or they all, do they all have
Well, you can't reach the two in the back, but the one Shell's in front of has fine food.
Yay! Let's take this
Hooray.
food.
Yes, let us take food.
Okay.
Greg can carry it.
Okay, so this is a big crate. This is quite a lot of food, actually.
Well, we do have a bag of holding.
It very much does not fit in the bag of holding. This is like, you can fit your hand in this bag of holding, and it does not stretch.
Wait, what? So how does the bag of holding all the coins?
Extra dimensional space?
Well, yes.
I think he means the diameter of the bag.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then just the rations should be what? Latmus bread sized?
No, it's like dried fish.
Like
and
the Lot Ness monster.
Like hardtack and...
Whatever they call it in
We'll
Lord of
put
the
the Loch Ness
Rings.
monster in a bag. It will take 350.
Oh, like the elf bread?
Yeah. The bread that's
It
supposed to never
has that,
tarnish.
but like you guys are gonna have to break the bread up a bunch, and also bags of like, even you know that bags of holding have like
Lembas
carrying
bread.
capacity, and that this is
The
probably a
magical
little bit
Elvis and
ridiculous.
Lembas bread.
Oh,
One
yeah.
bite will satisfy a man for an entire day.
This
Right.
is not nearly that fancy. This is just like hardtack and, you know, dried gruel.
After all, this is the grave of man and everything sucks here.
Well, let's take a sufficient amount to last the drow a couple days. And then more for ourselves.
We can also just tell them.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be a paladin? You're supposed to be virtuous and,
Yeah,
you know, trying to aid your fellow man.
I give bread
We
to
estimate
friends
how
and
many
good
rations
people.
there are by number.
It's about 100 pounds worth of rations. If you guys want to grab some, you're welcome to. If you want to grab all of them, that's ridiculous, but I guess you can do that.
Is a pound a ration?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, then I'm grabbing 5 rations then.
Okay, mark it down.
There we go. Now I have 6. Gotta make up for not ever grabbing rations. Alright, yeah, let's go point this out to them. Don't really need
Okay.
to carry it all to them
Oh,
necessarily.
yeah, that's true. Well, actually,
fine.
we need to designate this box as the good box. So I'll
There are a
write
whole army of like
a
armed
different
warriors.
symbol on it. How about a big circle?
Skitter's like, we could just like push the rest off into like the pit.
That's way
Oh.
more work and
You mean-
dangerous.
That sounds very dangerous, Skipper.
That's
I don't know
incredibly
about that idea.
dangerous.
Or we can just lead the
Okay.
drow to the good one.
Okay.
Don't push heavy things towards like crumbling cliffs.
Look, I'm just saying, we broke a lot of stuff, and it seemed to have worked out.
Listen, I know you're light and you're used to everything being light, but other things are heavy.
Oh. Not to Greg.
Damn
Cliff doesn't
straight.
care how strong Greg is.
Okay. So you guys get back to the drow area, and they pretty much haven't moved. You can actually see into the other part of the building.
Almost as if they're NPCs that have been unloaded by the game engine.
Yeah, pretty much. They've definitely relaxed. The barrels in the boxes have been moved out of the way, and they're kind of setting up to not go, but you have like actually a couple extra drow that have moved out into the main room, and these look more kind of like regular women and children. And they seem much more relaxed and not shooting arrows at you anymore. And so I guess the Drowid meets you at the door, and she's like, well, that was fast. Did you need anything else?
No, actually, we were inspecting one of the nearby warehouses and found just a whole storage room full of food. However, Drez here, who is a druid like yourself, used his magic to detect poison and found that only one crate of all that were present is devoid of poison.
Oh,
And we've marked it.
oh, well, that's wonderful. That's great news. Here, let me come with you and see. And like two of the drow kind of follow out, and they're just gonna kind of watch from afar. They maybe don't.
Our luck is insane.
Yeah.
We walk directly into the boss area, then walk directly to the thing that they were looking for, then walk directly to the thing that they were looking for.
Oh, never mind. Guess too late.
Why are you doing a strength? What are you doing? What have you done, Greg?
Is he gonna lift the box out?
So you guys get there, and Bird, roll a check.
Of what?
Uh,
Just to check.
Are
Well-
they're
I'm going with what what you said, Bird.
Maybe that one?
Okay. So you guys get back, and Keith. So Greg is standing outside the warehouse, and he hasn't moved, and he's just kind of hanging out.
Uh-huh.
And Keith here. Okay. So you guys get there, and she would like to take a look at the. She'd like to take a look at the crate, and she's like, "So this is the one. This is the safe crate."
This is the untainted crate.
Okay.
It was.
Was?
Was? What happened?
I'm gonna take a close look.
Okay, so sitting on top of the crate are several pieces of food that weren't there before, and they're all poisoned.
Wait, who did this?
I'm just gonna start throwing them out.
Okay, you toss them into the void. Despite the fact that they were poisoned, it doesn't look like anything else is.
There we go. You're welcome to check them yourself.
Okay, here, I will...
Everyone
And
here
she-
can detect poison.
Yeah, she also cast Detect Poison. She's like, yeah, you're right. I wish we had had the strength or the valor to go out and do this ourselves, but you're correct. I'll have some of the men come out and we can ferry some of the stuff back. You do not know how much you've done for us in such a short period of time. If you come back with us, the matron has a few things for you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
I'm very suspicious of Greg Geknu.
Okay. So, are you guys all going back? Like, are you? You guys gotta. She's going.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright,
let's head
we'll
out.
follow.
Let's head back with them.
Let's head back, but I am wary.
Okay.
I mean, thank goodness, Drez, that you discovered that some pieces of tainted food had been placed on top of the pile. Those would have been the first that the drow would have taken.
Yeah, I'm gonna side off with Ilarin.
Okay.
Where's Skitter?
And whisper to them that
Oh, there he is.
Oh, yeah,
pretty sure
Skitter
that
too.
Greg is completely unhinged.
I mean, I could have told you that from the way he was, bear hugging Mr. I love Gal.
Well, yeah,
What's
but
his
now
name?
he's poisoning the drow.
Attempting to, yeah. Something's amiss.
Okay. So.
An unhinged man, he sure likes to knock.
So you guys get in, and all of the
Little
drow
door pun.
are going to
Yep.
all
Or
of
like
the
door
drow
fun.
are going to kind of just be hanging out, and the matron comes out and she's like, let's see, what was her name? I don't know. Tamitha told me of just what you've found and what you've done, and I speak for all my people. For starters, I apologize. I should not have been so testy, but with the food, we should be more than prepared to leave this city behind. But here, these are the last of our valuables. But may you use them for better things than we were. And she hands you 2 small bags and a rapier.
Ooh.
And the rapier is even nicer than the one you found earlier.
Aha!
More rapiers that nobody knows how to use.
All right. Can you give me the stats on that one
wait,
so
I
I
think,
know what
It's
to
a
replace?
+1 rapier.
rapiers.
It's just a +1 rapier.
Wait, so it's just a +1?
+1 to hit and damage.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay, so that means to hit. Okay.
Yeah. And is there anything else that you'd request from us? I'm afraid we don't have much else.
No, you have lost enough already. Though, I might ask, where would the drow and the humans and the dwarves and like what place would you flee to from here?
Well, it may not be our, it hasn't been our ancestral custom for, many millennia, but the elves have always had a home in the woods, and until we can find a suitable entrance back into the caverns of old, I'm afraid we'll have to rejoin our brethren in the forests, at least for the time being.
Well, I wish you luck on your travels, and hopefully civilization will yet prevail. I don't know. Sorry. I'm just lost for words right now. They have to rebuild, and, I mean, we will make sure that the druids pay. Now, I don't know. Maybe I won't say that.
Yeah, you might not want to.
The drow looks a
Leave
little
the
uncomfortable at that, but she kind of understands.
I mean, they committed mass genocide on a whole...
Yeah, okay, we should go.
Oh, okay. Fine.
Getting a little Lisa Simpson-y over here.
Wait. Oh.
Alright.
Okay.
It has been hour and 15 minutes. Do you want to take a short break?
Sure.
Because
If you
that
guys
way
need
we
it.
can split up session. And this seems like good halfway point.
It was fetch quests.
Yes, and dialogue,
Yay.
and happens. Okay. Oh, that was all right. Do you guys actually want to take a break, or like?
I want to explore. I
would
just
take
went
a chance to
nowhere.
get some water.
Okay, get your water.
There I am.
I'll also do that because that's happening.
Yeah, it'll only be like a minute or two.
I will eat my Oreo.
Alright, slow down there.
Oh.
Eating like a hobbit. Like, it's 17th dinner. And then it's the 17th Oreo I've eaten.
They're good
Yeah,
Oreos.
Oreos. Well, they're not quite Oreos. They're the generic brand Whole Foods Oreos. Now I want one. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom.
They're good. So they're gone. I need to like pre-write dialogue fragments. I bet that would help a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I think I also need to pre-write the NPCs better, but that's okay. It's all a work in progress. Let's see. So seeing as we're just sitting around waiting for Bird and Keith to get back, how are you guys in chat doing? Let's see. A nap, black.
Nom 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 nom.
You are sunburnt. I guess people will actually
I'm back.
be going outside again. Huh. I'm not used to the idea of people getting sunburned, but I guess we are getting closer to summer, so of course it would happen.
Is it only starting to get hot for you?
Kind of. It's been like 70 degrees.
Jesus.
50 to 70, yeah.
100 degrees for like a month now.
What? Ah!
Wow. Well, you are in...
Remind us never to go to California. Well, not
California
go, but
blows.
do 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 do.
Are we cutting the recording or just waiting all the way out?
We can cut the recording.
California.
For the future, I think I can do the recaps if you guys want me to. Because I can do them in post rather easily and stuff like that.
Yeah. Or
Okay,
we could recap live for our live audience, and then you can do a better one and replace it with that for the actual video.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
sorry. I should have been more announcery with mine.
Well, it's more that he can script it.
That too. It just reminds me of Star Wars: The Clone Wars, the animated series, where they always started an episode off with a recap, and it was that announcer voice. Last time on Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Previously on Survivor.
Previously on Grave of Man, Bird tried to kill everybody. Why? No one knows.
Split
Bird
personality.
done gone lost his goddamn mind.
Nah, clearly he's inhabited by some kind of weird spirit Gorlar fan.
So
Oh,
by
nice.
the timing,
Sorry
Keith,
about
you've
this.
got about 2 minutes left on that poison spell. By the way, I guess I can explain that as we go along. Let's see. I guess since people are asking, while Bird gets set back up, we have a Bugbear Paladin, Oath of Vengeance,
Who appears to be possessed by some kind of douchebag.
a Lizard Folk Druid, and a Triton Bard, and a Shanghai Goblin Rogue.
One of us is using their skills to solve every quest.
Hey, I've helped out too. I've created illusions. I've sung ballads. Well, more like short ditties. And, talked our way
Are we
through
gonna
some
sink the cut?
situations.
Open up the chest.
Okay.
Are we going to sync cut?
Yeah, let's sync the cut
Oh,
and
you
then
wanna sync the
sync the
cut?
restart.
Okay.
Might as well.
Alright. Yeah. I was gonna get water, and then I got distracted by the
Oh.
fact that I own rabbits.
Bunnies.
I was like,
Just don't drink
"Hey,
the
I found
rabbit,
water."
we're
and did
okay.
multiple other things.
Well, I just like reaching in to pat bunnies or
I did.
seeing bunnies.
I did reach in to say hi to the bunnies, and I tripped entering their cage, and
And
they
their
were-
smell has not
Inserted
and their
three
smell has not
random
killed you
poisoned
yet.
pellets into their food.
They were a little bit like, "Are you okay?" That looked like it hurt. They were actually very sympathetic to me, like banging my knee on their shit. But,
Rabbits don't have emotions.
All right.
You'd be surprised.
So let's do a 3, 2, 1.
Yes.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Cut. And then a 3, 2, 1. Start. Ready?
Hang on, I'm not ready for the 3, 2, 1 start yet.
Okay.
Also, does Dress still have an arrow sticking out of his shoulder?
Yeah. He's just been walking around with an arrow. I mean, he
Well, if
took
you
a
take it
break,
out,
so
it
he's.
bleeds.
Well, you're fully healed. The arrow's just still there because you never took it out.
Ew.
Ew.
I don't think that's what healing means.
All right.
D&D
I'm ready.
logic. Okay.
Maybe you
I
just
don't
be like
think that's
Wolverine
heal
and have
with an
it,
arrow inside you. I don't think
the
that's what the
whole
word heal
arrow
means.
just like push out. Bloop.
Yeah, the arrow's probably out. You probably took it out. You're not that
Yes,
daft.
splinters push themselves out. I'm assuming magical healing also pushes an arrow out.
Well, this is magical D&D snack break healing. Okay. 3, 2, 1, start. Okay.
Dun, 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 dun,
So you guys,
dun.
you guys have now saved the drow twice and found out that everything is poison. And you have a bunch of warehouses.
Woo!
Ooh.
More goodies. I run to this one.
Where you just play
Okay.
like any, mini, miny, mo.
Yeah, so you go to that one, and
It has a large door.
it's got a large door, and you touch it, and you don't even need to detect magic to find out that this door is crazy magic.
Whoa!
It is, it hums. You can feel your the bones in your hand vibrate. You're like,
I'm not touching that.
it
Not
kind of
anymore.
feels like when you're pushing a lawnmower and the vibrations go into your hand, then afterwards everything feels all soft. That's like the instantaneous effect from touching this door.
And just to point out for any audio-only listeners, there are like 9 buildings here we haven't seen the insides of.
Yeah, there's a lot of buildings. They're not all big. Some are big. Eh.
Ah, this one is protected by magic. Just to state the obvious. Sorry.
I don't think bicep can solve problem.
Can I detect
You're welcome to
the
try.
type of magic? that
It is abjuration? I think it's abjuration.
Let's see. So it's just vibrating violently.
Not violently. It's just like a magic frequency that's imbued into the door that you can feel.
Huh, a frequency. So would we have to cast a spell of a similar type of magic in order to unlock the door?
You could
Unfortunately-
sing song. You could sing note at the same frequency.
Okay, it is
Then-
abjuration. Sweet.
Oh.
You sing
mean-
you sing note at same thing and you break it like operatic singer.
You know, this is sort of outside of everything, but once I had a bunch of saucepans in the sink, and it's my parents' stainless steel saucepans, and they were half filled with water, and I was singing very high pitches one day, and all of them started vibrating, and it was cool.
You became Bard in real life. Alright.
I thought
So-
that was a story from in-game.
No.
Alright. Well, it
Yeah.
could be Rebecca's story, you never know. That's how she found out that she became
That was the
Siren.
day that she knew.
Well, it wouldn't have worked underwater, considering they would have been surrounded
Yeah,
by
how
water.
does
Wouldn't it
saucepan
have-
work underwater? How are you gonna cook stuff if you live in ocean?
We don't.
it's gonna-
We eat everything raw.
Oh,
And
it's
with
probably pretty. It would be very
parasites.
difficult to start fire underwater to boil water, right?
Nope, no can do.
Oh,
So many fish parasites.
Hey!
yeah, she got ick.
Well, I'm trying to
Yeah.
think of what fish parasites there are, aside from the one that like attaches itself to
There
your
are
tongue.
definitely a lot of fish
which I definitely
parasites.
do not have.
The
Otherwise,
ocean
they
is
would
like
not be able to
99% parasite.
sing dulcet tones.
The ocean's a nightmare hellscape.
Alright,
Yeah, which is
anyway.
why I'm somewhat glad to be out of it, though I wouldn't say that the land is any better at this point. I mean, look at it.
Yeah, she has a very good.
Got it
point.
on a bad day.
Well,
Alright.
at least you don't have creatures that could approach you from above, below, all around you.
Yeah, just above and all around. And below
Yeah.
when you find
Well,
find
what about
when you
like
find the graboids.
sandworms or like critters from beneath the ground? I mean, you just
So,
It
is your
turns out
character
magic ruins everything.
is your character just like pacing around all the time? Is that the?
I like
trait?
moving my token because I mean she just has. I mean maybe
She's
it's me
very
as well.
skittish.
Nah, not skittish.
Fidgety?
Just I want to open the door.
Well,
Okay.
I don't think we can open this door. Maybe we try later, but I don't think we're going to be able to open this one right now.
Well, what's the rest of the building made out of?
It's stone. It looks a fair bit better, like more well made than any of the other warehouses in the area.
Yeah, I can definitely not bicep through stone.
Yeah, it must be holding something important.
We could ask wizard friend. Ooh.
Enough time has passed that he
Enough time has
probably
passed.
hates you.
Yeah.
Or
I'm
maybe
going
he just realized
to...
that he was being a prick for hiding the zombie food fact from everybody.
No. My new throwing daggers had abjuration magic surrounding them, correct?
Maybe abjuration. There, probably.
Yeah, I thought that's what you told me last time.
It might just be just basic enchantment, or I don't know.
Okay, do
Well,
any
start
of the
knowing
trinkets I
because you're
have...
the DM.
Look,
It's your choice.
these are audience submitted things. I don't know how to completely classify them.
Okay, I'll bring out the door ring.
Okay. Are you?
Door ring.
What are you gonna do with the door ring?
I'm like, maybe there's a way for the door ring to open doors or create doors? I don't know. It is a door ring.
Are you just rubbing it now?
I mean, there
You
are
should
two
put
doors.
the door ring on. Here, watch. I put on.
Hey, that's my door ring.
Okay,
I take it from her and jam it on my finger.
Okay,
Ah.
you jam it on your finger. Now it's got a ring with a couple of like kind of settings, there's like indentations, but you can effectively rotate the door around.
As in the door on the ring?
Yeah. Yeah, you can like
This
kind
is
of
a way
rotate.
smaller ring than I thought it was.
Yeah, it's
Well, it has to be large enough to fit on his
again
fingers.
user submitted thing. I'm kind of adjusting, but effectively you can kind of like rotate
I was
a
imagining
band.
like a hula hoop.
No, you can rotate a band around to different like angles.
It's like a dial.
Yeah, it's like a dial.
Can I dial it to one that his doors open?
No.
Oh.
Are you just? Well, I mean, you try. You
Yes.
try.
Try spinning it.
Okay, you try, and then you are naked. You are wearing nothing but the ring.
You know, I'm not too bent at the shape about it.
I mean, he is covered in fur, thank goodness.
Yeah,
I'm glad I
you
didn't
guys
pull
are
that
met
stunt.
with the hairiest monstrosity that is unclothed Greg. It does not look like he has washed in a very long time.
The clothes were holding the smell in.
Hey, you know you like it. I twist it to another setting.
You're still naked.
Alright, twist it again.
You are now wearing some very foppish clothing that don't fit you at all. They rip the moment they appear on you. Whomever had once worn this was probably at least 12 sizes smaller than you.
Just spontaneously explode out of clothes that weren't
I think
there
I know
a
what
second
this
ago.
is. I think that ring is a wardrobe. And that you actually can, like, designate certain costumes to different settings. And you just tore one of them. And there were apparently 2 empty slots.
He's
This
got like the
foppish-
Hulk pants thing going on.
If I had the
Does it
ring,
have-
then we would be a
does it-
lion, a witch, and a wardrobe.
Does it have a powdered wig?
Does
Does
it have a what?
powdered wig?
No, it's got like a little hat. Like a
Oh,
little
that
poofy
is
hat
damn
thing.
shame.
Yeah. It's like kind of sliding off of your mane.
Alright, I take a ring off and give it back to Elloren.
You're still naked.
You better get your armor back.
Alright,
Put it-
I put
put it
the
back
ring
to the
back
setting.
on, and then twist it back to first setting.
Okay. You're met with your usual accoutrements, is that the word? And everything feels as it probably should be. Though
It's
there's some
pronounced
kind of
accoutrements.
there's some lingering tightness around the everywhere from the foppish clothing.
Okay,
Alright,
remind
so we now know what that does. I give it back to Elloren.
I'll make sure not to use this in your presence.
Why not? I mean, you're fish.
Him, in any case, I will bring out the lip amulet
Okay.
and I will say something to it.
Okay, what do you say to it? Do you just say something at it?
No,
What?
no.
You think it's
no.
going to respond its lips? not
Testing
the
1,
ear.
2, 3.
Well, ew. Man, that was a weird thought. I'm not going to kiss the amulet. That'd be weird.
Why not?
Because I don't know what these lips will. Actually, aren't they demonic
What
looking
if it's
lips?
a prince?
I just keep imagining, you know.
No, they're like
Plump.
super featureless, bland-looking lips.
Oh, okay.
Probably a prince.
I. What? Like a gold
Like Prince
lip
Charming when you
amulet
kiss
prince?
Frog.
Frog amulet.
Uh,
Are there windows on this building?
Nope.
no. It was solidly made out of stone.
Solid
Building's a
stone,
fire
no
hazard made of
windows,
stone.
one door.
Right. I will ask the amulet for its aid.
Yes.
What? You
The
you
lips like kind of move.
you can speak?
Yes.
And what
Anyone
are
else
you
hear it?
called?
Yeah, you guys can like it's quiet. It's not trying very hard to like respond to you.
And what are you called?
It doesn't respond.
Oh.
Kind of a bitchy amulet.
Amulet.
Wait, that was the amulet? That's what you're called?
Yep.
And
It names things like I name things.
I did not realize it was Pokemon.
Okay.
Sometimes damn necklace.
Huh.
I can see how you get the reputation there, Nick.
Well, I will call you Damien then.
I was about to say, you're gonna have to give it a name.
Sometimes Damien.
You just assume it's gender.
Are you
Well, I mean-
intelligent? Or are you witchcraft?
No.
It's got a low self-esteem.
Do you
so
know-
what are you then?
Oh, yeah.
Damien.
Wait, what?
He is the name that you gave.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I did just give it to him. What can you do, Damien?
Talk.
That you can talk.
Yes.
You can't fire a laser out of your mouth?
It is not the amulet of
Well,
shooting.
that's not
wolf.
gonna help its self-esteem.
Aw. Do you have any knowledge of things pertaining to this realm?
Yes.
Ooh. How came you into the possession of Fleshrender?
Bought me.
From whom?
Man.
A man? What was the name of this man?
It doesn't respond.
Was it Gorlar?
Turns out
No.
talking to this mouth is like pulling teeth.
Who are you crafted by?
Another man.
What is
Are
your
y-
purpose?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
Advice.
What is your favorite color?
Do you
Advice?
give good advice?
No.
What should they be doing right now?
Leaving.
Okay, I shove it back into the the bag of
It's
holding.
literally the amulet of useless advice.
Or
The
no
am-
advice, apparently.
Oh my god.
Damn
They
you,
wrote it down and I thought it
Damien!
was hilarious, so I included it.
It's the amulet of complete waste of time.
Oh my god, that is amazing.
Well, someone will think
What
that's worth money.
genius. What genius fan came up with that one?
I think that was Caranthu. I could be wrong. I can check it now.
Holy shit, that is a good one. Oh lord.
Okay, no lasers. It's too bad that goo is used for solidifying on things rather than for aciding its way through doors, much less magical ones. I don't know. I bring out the black wand and tap it against the door.
Okay, so what happens is the black rod touches the door, and there's kind of like a weird pinging noise, and a little white band kind of wraps around the circumference of the rod, and then nothing else happens.
What? There's something wrapping around my rod?
It's just a line. Wow!
Wait, what?
Wow! Wording!
Sorry.
It was really funny.
Wait, so is there a little white squiggly thing curled around the rod?
It's just a perfect circle going around it.
Oh, there's a circle. Okay.
It's a band, a circle,
You say
whatever.
that it's grass and a rod?
Okay, so it's just surrounding the circle, it's haloing the circle. Oh no, it's haloing the rod, right?
Oh well, no, it's like if. I mean, it's like if you just had, like,
Just
here.
draw a picture on
Do you see
ground.
this like metal band going around the top of your pin?
Yes.
It's that, but it's like just flush against it. It's
So it's like a ring.
yeah, it's just a white ring that goes around the circumference of the thing.
Okay, I will wiggle it.
You wiggle the rod.
Wiggle the rod.
And
gonna stroke it next?
You need to channel it. You need to
Grasp
well,
the
you can
rod
ma-
and then you wiggle it.
You
I
can get
will-
amulet and then see if that helps us.
Oh god.
For goodness sake.
Oh no.
I will apply light pressure onto the rod into the door and be like, move door.
Nothing happens.
Never mind.
Can I touch the ring?
Okay, so you touch the ring, you feel a weird tugging, and you move like 2 inches to your right.
What?
It's kind of like, to everybody else, she kind of just winks 2 feet to the right. And that's about it.
Huh.
So that does not work on door. She poked the ring into the door, though. Yes.
Well, okay. So I had just like touched the ring, right?
All right.
Yeah.
So poke ring into door.
Well, okay. Well, that's the problem. I'm wondering if this will actually teleport me through, or depending on like how far I go. I don't know.
One
what's worse,
horrible
let's
way
see
to
it then.
find out.
Okay. Well, I will brush the ring a little bit to the left.
Are you like touching the ring again, or?
Yeah.
Okay, so you kind of like the same thing happens, but you don't move nearly as far. In fact, you feel like you haven't gone anywhere at all this time around. But there was the same weird feeling.
Can I like pull the ring back further down? For goodness sake, guys!
Every time you touch it, you just kind of. I don't know.
I was about to say
Where
another.
that was going.
I was about to say another dirty thing accidentally, and I didn't like that.
Okay.
It was about pulling the ring up the shaft of the rod, and I did not like the sound of that.
It's after touching it, it is totally flush with the rod surface. This is not something that's like on it. It's
Okay,
more
I
like
keep
a part of
imagining.
it.
All right, it's a part. It's a part of the
Yes.
rod now.
Was it like a dynamic tattoo rod?
I don't know. Maybe what will happen is, as we go along on our adventure, I'll just tap this rod against things, and it will, slowly go from a black rod to a white rod, and like a crew magic or something. I don't know. That'd be amusing.
Yeah, we could also go to Wizard Guy and ask him what. Right.
He didn't necessarily tell us information about it willingly. Let's just put it that way. So
Well, I've been
I
just
will.
standing here, so I'm gonna try this door.
Okay, so you pop the door open, and you see a very small room. It's got a bunch of boxes, and unfortunately your poison sense is worn off at this point. You've spent a lot of time just standing around. Let me see. So this is room. This is building. Okay, here we go. So yeah, it's empty. It's devoid of pretty much everything, in fact. And it looks largely untouched by, the earthquake. Some of the barrels and boxes have kind of like shifted out of alignment, and there's like a thin layer of dust that seems to have kind of like ripple patterns on it from the seismic activity.
Alright,
Investigation.
we'll start open.
Okay, Bird.
Whoa.
Okay, so 2 things happen. 1, Bird walks into the room. 2, Keith investigates perfectly. And your investigations lead you to see a giant slime kind of slurping down onto Bird. There's other stuff you notice too, but
Did he knock?
No,
No.
You should have knocked.
you didn't knock.
Door was already open. What was I
This
going
is
to
only going to
knock?
confirm his OCD behavior.
Okay, so there's this, and there's just kind of a slime. So Bird, you get
I just
a
realized we've never
reflex
fought today.
save. Yeah, you haven't fought anything yet.
Weird.
Where on character sheet is reflex save?
It's dexterity, sorry. Okay, so you are solidly
Oh,
inside
shit.
the thing. And
Oh.
it hurts. You take You take 8,
Oh, come the hell on!
What?
8 poison acid damage. It sucks. You can feel your beard dissolving.
I like how I got a maximum roll for perception, then he got a minimum roll for dexterity, then you got a maximum roll for damage.
It's not good.
A lot
For
of green
Bird.
and red numbers showing up in
Yeah,
our
it
program
is.
right now.
I'm seeing the rainbow. If the rainbow was binary color. Anyway, so roll for initiative.
Castlevania level.
You got a surprise round. I guess Keith, you get a 1 action before combat starts.
Oh, we
But
are
everybody
rolling
else-
initiative?
Well, yeah, roll initiative, but Keith, you get to do a thing.
Oop. There we go.
That's dexterity, right?
Yeah.
It's just this
It's saying
initiative
no
on the
character
sheet.
was found. Yeah, I'll just do 10.
I don't trust the initiative roll at all. I can't
It's-
tell what its math's based on.
It's buggered, but it's just your dexterity unless you have something special beyond that. Oh yeah, Skitter.
I think my
Peter's
dexterity
still
is
here.
15.
Yeah, he is.
But that's a +2. +2 to die 20, yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, it looks like the, oh, I see. Initiative thing on a token, and... it should work. Okay.
Yeah, he seems to have initiative.
Okay. So... And then the...
It moves first. I'm...
Okay, well, it got its surprise round. Keith, you get one other action.
As a druid, do I know anything about a slime?
No. They're generally beyond...
It.
Yeah.
They're beyond knowing.
So it's like engulfing him?
Yeah. It's like...
How do you
It's gonna dissolve
fight?
him.
Have you ever, like, stuck your finger in Jello?
No.
Oh. You should try it. It feels
That's
funny.
No, it's food.
Debatably. I really like
It's
Jello.
tentatively a form of food.
I
I'm,
like-
not really, I'm not really generally around Jello.
I don't know. We had Jello a ton when I was a kid, which sucked because I don't like Jello, especially because it was always just like cherry flavor.
What-
Strawberry.
Well,
orange
learn by
butter.
doing. I'm gonna throw fire at it.
Okay.
We'll just learn what that does in this situation.
Yep.
As a projectile, what is that? That's
It's-
is it?
Proficiency plus either your wisdom or your dexterity. I don't know which roll it is. It's probably your wisdom.
It's Oh wait, I think I made a macro for this. Hang on a second.
Huh.
Where's
Weird.
Wait, where's my roll button? There it is.
Okay. Well, you hit and it sizzles.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, I mean, you hit. It's just this thing has health.
is it a damaging sizzle or like a,
Oh, yeah,
this
yeah.
literally didn't do
Uh,
anything sizzle?
So you know when you like when you've got like caramel and then you've got like toasted caramel or like it's kind of like the
I'm
burnt
so
bubbly
confused
bits
by
on a
your food
marshmallow.
metaphors.
No more food analogies, okay?
You've been inspired by Final Fantasy to call all slimes types of like food.
Yeah, I guess. Okay. So
You know when you have a flan and you stick it in a microwave?
I will viciously mock it.
hold on.
Oh.
Wait. Why do you have
Well,
two
Kip
initiative
needs
rolls
to
there,
roll
Shell?
for the
I
initiative.
was only rolling 10. I just was
Okay.
wondering why it said no character was found for selected. And I'm like, what?
select your token.
I did select my token for the second roll, and then it didn't really change.
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
Well,
important
it
thing
is.
is the friends we made along the way.
It's Skitter's turn, who's gonna kind of.
Oh, I see.
He can't do anything. He can't get into the room. He's kind of behind you guys.
Oh.
Wait, no, he's small. I guess he can kind of.
Yeah, he's a tiny person.
He'll squeeze in.
Okay. Let's see. So he's gonna hit the slime for. I guess I should probably take it off
Melee
GM
versus
rolls so you guys
slime
can
that has a
actually see
person
this.
in it seems like a bad idea.
I mean, you can kind of like stab around it. This thing's big.
I cannot see what this roll was.
It was a 21. Anyway, so he sticks it, nice and good.
Oh, nice.
Just like still on the run.
Yeah.
Hey!
Okay, and now it is actually the slime's turn,
Ah.
and it is going to.
Continue to dissolve. Ren.
Yeah.
Goop me. No.
It's not only going to goop Bird, but it's actually going to like kind of schloop and skitter.
Oh no!
Oh no.
And So you both take 8 damage. Well, I'm just maximizing my damage rolls today.
Oh no!
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Ow.
How much health do they have left?
Have 6 health.
Oh no!
It's bad. This thing's hurting, but it also looks. I mean, it's sizzling. It's like leaking in parts. So.
Oh, great. I'm covered
Shell-
in acid and dead bits.
Let's see. Shell, it's your turn.
Well, at this point, maybe I should cure wounds rather than viciously mock the creature. Like,
That doesn't
How much
involve
health does
touching
it-
them.
how much does it have? Oh,
Yeah, you gotta you gotta dive in there.
that's
to
the way I
actually,
feel.
no, that's gonna.
You're
that's
really
gonna be
gonna want
bad.
something more like a healing word,
No, I don't have a healing word.
which does half as much, which is kind of miserable at this point.
I mean, yeah, I
Yeah,
can't
this is a
mage
bad
hand them
time
out
to
of
do a lay on
there.
hand spell.
Actually, is that skull like the core of its being?
I was being stylistic.
Oh, because I was like
The
hoping.
skull
that-
is a
mostly
previous
just a
victim.
Yeah, there is a skull in there, but it doesn't look like it's the core so much as just
Undead guy.
the remnants of its last meal.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I will viciously mock it, maybe, or maybe dissonant whispers would be better. Probably. That's 3 dice 6.
Does Greg get turns, I wonder?
He does. I thought his initiative was pretty low.
It was
Yeah, it is
big.
low.
It was
Yeah,
9.
yeah. So it's Greg's turn next after Shell.
Okay. Okay. So it has to make a Wisdom savings throw. And on a
It's
failed
probably
save.
not very smart.
Okay, so you're using vicious mockery.
But that's
You
only 1
mock a
die 4.
slime?
I mean, I could mock a slime. Otherwise, I can use Dissonant Whispers, which will do 3 die 6 of damage, which would be better than 1 die 4. Though the 1 die 4 would provide disadvantage for it on its next turn, but at this point, it's going to dissolve them before that really works. Or
Yeah, just do the 3 dice 6. That sounds really, really good.
okay, I will use the Dissonant Whispers.
Okay, so you whisper at it. It jiggles.
No, but I need 3
Bird,
die
it's your
6.
turn.
Wait, but 3 die 6. Wait. You mean it succeeded the will save?
Shall I read the description of the spell to you?
Wait, what?
You whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear. Can't hear.
This thing can't hear.
It doesn't have ears.
Oh.
It's got pseudopods.
that-
A deafened
Pseudopods?
creature automatically succeeds at the save. Since it doesn't have any ears to begin with, it just succeeds.
That means it's just nothing would work.
Shell has
I
been
should-
hit with her elemental weakness.
It
Pure
Who
deafness.
would win? Siren or Deaf Guy?
Bard versus Beethoven. Or is it Mozart? Which one's the deaf one?
Alright,
I
so
sort of
Bird,
weep
it's your turn.
dejectedly.
Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
A lot's been done so
Alright.
far.
Does it have me in like grapple or can I move?
I mean, it's kind of like you're in a pool, except for the pool is gelatinous.
And the stomach.
So- yeah.
Can I pick up Skitter and get out of the room conceivably? Is that something you can do?
You could try.
Alright.
Okay. You're gonna need to make a
I
strength
think
check.
most of this fight's a learning experience.
Turns out these things kick Dryad ass.
Okay. So you kind of reach your arm out to grab Skitter, and that's about all you can do. This thing has got you in its jiggly clutches.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's
That brings it back to me, right?
yes. Yeah, it's your turn.
So I'm wondering if I can modify my own spells.
Okay. Tell me
I
what you
just
want to do.
choose not to make my thorn whip made of thorns.
So you're just gonna make it a whip?
Yeah.
Okay, it'll do like a little bit less damage, but yeah, sure.
I think he wants to rope them out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can easily do that if you want to try and like
I'm
whip them
going
out.
to take a step back. Actually, I've heard. Wait. We can do a full movement action actually during
Yeah.
in 5.
Yep. You can move and you
Let's
can attack.
see. And every
5 foot
square
step.
is 5 feet?
Yep.
See, so like that far? About? Yeah. And I'm going to try to thornless whip what is now a conjoined pair of these people holding each other.
Okay. That's a dex check or a spell casting check. I'm not entirely sure.
I made a macro for it. I'm just gonna hope it's correct.
Okay, just do it. Alright. Your whip embeds itself in there, and now Bird and Skitter are kind of wrapped, but you can't pull it out. Well, actually, no, you hit them. Roll a strength check, I guess. Because this
Strength
isn't
check.
all spell. You gotta give this some heave yourself. I
don't
forgot
know.
this thing is like crazy easy to hit.
I don't know. Does the Thorn Whip have a strength element since it's a magical spell?
Well,
Well,
you're
he
going
wants
be
you to
pulling
tug it.
yourself. So you
Yeah.
have to put some chutzpah.
Ah.
No, no,
but
it
can
lashes
pull
out.
It can pull a large creature 10 feet.
I'm more than
Huh.
Pretty badass.
Alright, yeah, I
Yeah.
guess they pop out.
Woohoo!
Yeah! Druids
Can
solve
you
all
give
problems
us-
in every campaign. They only
Can
move
you
10
give
feet.
us sound effect of what it would sound like for Greg to be
It's like the sound of like suction lotion.
Yeah, it's
it's like
it's not comfortable.
imagine
But
that
yeah,
sound
so-
that happens when you like press the squeezer thing on top of a bottle when it's like running out, but like
Yeah.
amplified 500% by a microphone being like in it.
Yep. And so you're kind of showered in bits of goo and skitter.
Slow-mo guys sound.
Oh, Jesus.
But you've managed to extricate your friends.
Yay!
Hey!
We should go away.
Let's light the whole thing on fire.
Someone should close that door.
Yeah, close the door.
Uh,
My mage hand.
so
Was
Skitter's
it
gonna-
Shell's turn next, right? Or
No,
Skitter's
it's
turn?
Skitter's turn. Skitter closes the door.
We like sealed this somehow. I guess the slime was already in there.
Okay.
You know,
So the door is closed. And so that was his
you know
turn.
what's in that room?
And-
The answer is doesn't matter.
As you guys watch, because it's its turn next, it oozes through the door. It kind of just like... It kind of like...
It's the blood.
Yeah, did you guys ever have those Play-Doh machines where you push like the Play-Doh through
yeah,
like the
it's
shape?
squeezed out.
Yeah, so it does
Oh.
that. So you have a weird like door hole in the slime as it kind of just goes.
It's probably devoid of the skull though, because the skull would have been left behind.
Yeah, there's no skull this time around, but I'm not going to edit the drawing for that.
No, we'll stop. We'll wait.
But it's in front of you. But it took a while, so it's kind of just in front of you, and it's Shell's turn.
Okay, well, since it's impervious to sound, I suppose I'm going to use one of my throwing daggers on it.
Okay, so you
And
pull out
maybe
one of
move
the
backwards.
you pull out one of the finely
Eh.
crafted black throwing knives, and you throw it at the thing, and it kind of goes whoop,
What?
and then it appears in
The
your sheath
magic.
again.
Oh my god, everything in our inventory is bullshit.
But I could,
What
really
did she
couldn't
find? The
control.
box of practical joke items? What the fuck?
Alright, Bird, it's your turn.
That gives you bad advice and daggers of whoopsie doodles.
Like the island of misfit toys.
Look, I asked for audience submitted items that were like kind of.
Can
It's
they
a
at least
mon-
be functional?
What else is she gonna find? She's gonna find glove that if you put on hand allows you
I mean,
to carry
it's probably
one-handed
functional if
item.
you stab someone with it.
The glove that gives you one, it takes up one hand slot, and it gives you another hand slot. Alright. I'm going to run away for a bit. Just get a little bit of personal space. And then I pull out, then I will ready crossbow on this turn.
Okay. I mean, you can just fire the crossbow.
Won't I need to pull it out of inventory and whatnot?
Okay, so it's a move that you can take a 5-foot step back, which is a bonus action, and then a move action to pull it out and ready it, and then a actual action to fire.
Okay. Let Let me find weapons. Crossbow. I did not actually give damage. What dice on this again? Oh shit. Heavy crossbow.
Does D&D follow the same rules that a lot of RPGs
Damage.
do, where like crossbows just don't scale? Like
no, they scale.
static.
1d10.
Yeah.
Whoopity boopity.
Okay, I don't know if you get to add your stats to it, though.
No,
Nailing
because
these
the
rolls
text
today.
is dicks.
Okay. I don't know. I'd have to look at it. Anyway, so you do 2 damage to the thing. The bolt pierces the thing and is now inside of it. But, I mean, there's like yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Very viscous.
Yep. Alright, Keith, it's your turn.
Ah.
Amulet, what should we do?
Alright.
Can you
Lord,
incinerate
okay.
it
Give me a second,
somehow?
let me think.
That's the first thing I tried to do.
The amulet, you can kind of hear muffled in Shell's backpack. It's like, kill it.
We know that. We know that, Damien. We know.
What would count as within 5 feet of the monster?
Shell and Skitter.
Yeah.
I mean, what spell are you trying to do?
I have a lot of
Underweight,
very
probably.
damaging area of effect attacks.
Yeah.
I'm going to move backwards a fair margin and just throw another fireball at it.
Okay.
Not one tile was 5 feet.
We
Yeah.
can
Oh,
do
I
3,
used,
movement action.
I used 5 feet only as
You were doing 2 different actions in your turn, so you can only
Yeah.
do a
Right.
5-foot step.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ah.
we could run 30 feet.
Yeah.
Everyone's just hugging this thing.
well, this thing gave me a hug.
Oh no. Not hug. Alright, rolling. Oh, those are good numbers.
Okay. So you wind back, you throw mightily over Skitter's head. It impacts into the, slowly reforming slime, and it just lights on fire, and it just burns, and it burns, and then it's just a burning puddle on the ground.
God, how bad does it smell?
Actually not so bad. I mean, it honestly kind of smells like bleach.
Ew.
Bleach smells horrible.
Compared to the stuff you've been smelling, it actually smells kind of okay.
Eh.
Fair point.
Brewers are just so
Yeah,
much
you-
goddamn
or-
fun. You have so
Actually-
many options.
As a related note, Bird and Skitter actually smell fairly decent. You guys look pretty clean. A bit,
Wow.
burnt, but also like you actually don't smell awful anymore.
So basically, this is a victory on all accounts.
Yeah.
Greg was embarrassed.
no.
Greg smells better. I got
I
to be
don't smell
hero
like
again.
myself anymore. I must release pheromone.
And then Greg shits himself.
Was going
This
to
is how I
heal. Now
mark
not going to
territory.
touch.
Okay.
I'm not touching. I am not laying on hands to cure that.
I could use healing.
I'll heal you, Skitter.
Yay.
Continuing to not heal Greg.
I grab Ellen's hand and
That's
put
not
it on
how
the
it
arm.
works.
What?
I grab your Leon hand and I put it on my arm.
Well, actually,
Definitely
it's
not
cure
how it
wounds.
works.
Creature you touch gains a number of hit points equal to 1d8. But actually, I could sing a song of healing that will affect all of us if we have a short rest.
Alright. Let's hear the song.
Okay.
Sing us
And
the
I
song
think this
of the
gives you
century.
back. I think it gives you back like 1d6 each, right? Isn't that
It's
how?
so you're gonna have to use a ration for this because all rests are marked by a ration. Otherwise,
Oh,
you guys
even
could
a
just-
short rest?
Yep. This is how I limit you guys from just resting constantly.
Okay.
Because otherwise you could just be
We're
like,
so
well,
limited considering what was in that chest.
yeah. But the alternative is just like, well, we just took some damage. Time to take a nap, and that'd be a problem. So you can do that, or you can use healing spells. Up to you guys.
I mean, the healing spells work too, but then I wouldn't be able to heal both of them. Though I think we do have...
Bird can heal himself.
Oh, but...
Yeah,
he's a
I
paladin.
have health potion.
Just never done anything vaguely paladin-like ever.
Yeah, he has lay on hands, he has paladin spells, he has healing potions.
Well, I
Greg
was
can
going to
touch
heul
himself.
Skitter. Otherwise, I can sing a song. But if we're
Not
going to
when
use
anyone
rations
watching,
for that...
give me back wardrobe ring.
Oh, no.
No. I don't. You want to say paladin? I show you paladin. I lay on hands on the
So-
skitter.
God.
Everyone's
What?
just touching a skitter now.
Yeah, everybody just has their hands on Skitter. He's just like,
Well, actually, he had tried taking my hands,
Everything
and
that
then...
Greg does is just like monkey see,
You
monkey
guys are
do.
doing, like,
you're
this
healing
weird-
Him, now I'm healing him.
you guys are doing this like weird team building Macarena of healing, and it's
Kumbaya.
weird. But
Alright,
okay,
He'll recover 10 health.
okay, Skitter is looking hale and hearty. Greg is still injured.
Fine. I can use Cure Wounds on him. So that's a die 8, right? Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Rez continues to be baffled by the behavior of outsiders.
Ah!
That's a sound.
Why?
Holy crap, that was a sound.
There is no god.
It's a I got a 1. I got a 1.
But
On
did
a
you
Cure
roll
Wounds.
both? Do you both roll a 1 on the hit and the value?
No. This is for Cure Wounds. This is a spell.
Oh, that was just right. You don't have to roll to hit.
Plus your spellcasting ability modifier. Oh, that means I get a +2, right? So
Yep.
technically you got a 3, but I don't know what like a 1 roll means, if it was just a critical failure or what.
No, damage values don't have critical failures and critical hits.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
it was 3.
So,
Man.
Greg, you're feeling better.
Only marginally.
Yep.
It's okay.
Okay.
Just watching this triangle of people touching themselves and each other.
Ew.
Skitter's kind of
What,
got his
are you
like
zealous?
arms like held firmly to his side, not really at all sure what to do about any of this, but glad he's been healed.
I should have sung
Peter's
my
like,
song.
are they finally eating me?
Is this how it ends? With Macarena and weird looks.
Nah.
Okay.
Oh, I see we're lining up on the door. Let's see
Yes.
if this one goes.
Okay.
Where's the door?
Hold on.
That song is
We
like
didn't
messed
kill
up
slime
lyrics,
just
by
to
the
not
way.
go in. We didn't kill slime to not go in the door. Bam.
Macarena is not a happy song.
Okay, so you go back into the building, and there is a skeleton on the floor in front of you, recently ejected from the slime, and a bunch of barrels and boxes that Keith.
As I enter the room,
A
I
bunch
throw
of boxes
skeleton
that smell
outdoor
vaguely
behind
slimy.
Me.
Okay,
Wow.
Shell, you were hit in the face by a flying skeleton
Hey!
bits. It doesn't hurt. It's just
Ew.
A nuisance.
Gross. Watch
Well,
where
they-
you...
I'm just waiting
Chuck
for
your
slimes to come out of
detritus.
all the barrels. It just gets way worse.
okay.
Oh, God.
And
Fuck
anyway,
me.
Keith, I'm carrying over your investigation check from earlier, seeing as you kind of had that.
I nailed it.
Yeah, so Keith, you had actually spotted a knapsack of some variety that looks a little bit touched by acid, but otherwise like, okay, and it's in one of the corners of
Yoink.
the room. Okay, so you open the knapsack up, and it's got 60 gold pieces and a nice pair of boots in it.
I even wear boots as a lizard folk.
Sure.
Any of us wear boots with our fucked up talon feet?
Are they
like?
I probably have like little
are they
webbed
like
feet,
Crocs?
but
I
She has
boots.
Finn. She can put them into Finn.
It looks like you could probably get them on. It's kind of like sandally boot things. I don't know. There's straps. You can make it work if you have the will.
What should I call that in my inventory of these sandal boots?
Well, they're I don't know. You can write them down as sandal boots. You feel slightly more springy with them on.
Oh.
You got Air. You got write them down as Air Jordans. There you go.
Oh my god. I'm doing it. They're like the Ring of Jordan.
Yep.
We need to complete the set for the bonus.
The Stone of Jordan, you mean?
Yes.
I think I just saw that there was a couple thousand of those released.
Right,
in the world.
SOJs.
Yeah.
Forgot about that acronym.
Anyway.
Yes.
Remember when that was an entire economy of a game once?
Yep.
That was weird.
So you
Anyway.
so you are now in this warehouse. The remaining boxes and crates are filled with food. And the food doesn't look
Doesn't look good. Okay.
great. Yeah. It may or may not have been slimed.
So if I try to put these boots on,
Slime.
what's happening to me?
You feel slightly more nimble. Like you feel like you can, run a little bit faster, jump a little bit higher.
It is dexterity plus a number.
You gain a small amount of understanding about how basketball works.
I know this.
Someday you will be
I
the one
know
to bring...
Jam Fu.
Someday you will bring back Shaq Fu to the Blight Claw clan, and it will bring about a revolution in the culture.
Good. Bring
Okay.
back Icy Hot.
Okay, so you guys are lining up on the next door?
Yep.
All right.
4 slimes.
Feel prepared to knock? Yeah, there you go.
Okay, you knock. After a moment, you hear, "Yes? Who is it?"
Uh-oh. Is that a
It's
goblin
Greg.
voice or a Kenku
Who are you?
voice?
I'm scared.
Nice to meet you, Sky.
Didn't need to call out a speech impediment.
Let's see. Do you want me to open the door? Who are you? What are you doing here?
Yes, we would like you to open doors. Sky.
Okay,
That
so you
was
open
your
the
slime
door,
Problem.
and there are 3 Kenku sitting in the
Oh.
room.
We make bad decisions.
Okay, sitting in the middle of the table. Oh, actually, I do have an icon for this. Sitting in the middle of a table, kind of hard to. I guess it's not in the middle. It's there. Is a half-eaten corpse of a goblin,
Ah!
and they
Not
look like
Skitter Senior.
they have been snacking, and Skitter's like, "Aw, Jim."
I was gonna say
That's
like
it.
a he's dead Jim, but then I realized that you have to be speaking to the Jim in that, and it doesn't make sense. So
Jim's dead, guys.
You're dead, Jim.
Oh my God, they killed Jim. Oh no, it's oh my God, Scott killed Jim.
Let's see. Well, Skitter is immediately uncomfortable for what should probably be incredibly
obvious
obvious reasons.
reasons.
And you notice he's kind of like shifted behind Shell, way out of sight. In fact, he rolls to hide, he sucked at it this time around. Okay. And the Kenku is looking at you really impatiently. It's like, who are you?
We are travelers. We were traveling.
I'm not buying it. Roll for initiative.
Oh, come the hell
You caught us.
on.
We're your neighbor.
bloop.
Why is it all on GM roll? I don't know. Whatever. Okay.
I take it we're rolling initiative.
Yes.
Yep.
They're attacking you.
Well, good riddance if they're eating goblins.
Okay. Here's my notepad. Better if I actually write it down over here. Shell likes to use my notepad to write notes for me, and then I find it like 2 days later, and it's just like
Completely out of context.
Yeah. Why is there this out of Oh. Let's see. Okay, so you guys. Bird, you go first. You've got the jump on them.
All right. I'm just going to quickly look at what my spells are. What did Bless do again? Jesus. I remember this.
Oh right, I have spells.
Bless
Make
gives
feathers
a.
fly.
I'm
If
now
I remember
remembering
right,
this 10
Bless
hours
gives
in.
a plus 1 die 4 on everybody's rolls,
Ooh, what?
isn't it? Or one person's
30
rolls.
feet range, concentration. I don't know. I
Okay.
wish I'd written more details down,
Okay.
but I did not.
You bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a savings throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number to the roll of the savings throw. So you can only
yeah,
do.
let's definitely do that.
Oh,
Okay.
that's awesome.
So who are you blessing? Because there's 4 of you.
I bless
Er-
myself, I bless fish, I bless lizard.
Okay.
Alright.
Skitter's left out again. I
I raise
understand.
my hands in prayer and go, Hey yo, Greg do, Greg God bless you, ha do ho ho.
All right.
X gonna bless it to you.
Yeah, I did. I actually just danced in my chair while I did that whole thing. Anyway.
Anyway, so Shell and Keith, you guys feel inspired, despite that performance, and I mean,
They're
All
not
right,
really
let's-
inspired so much as God
You
is
didn't
like,
enjoy birds,
yeah.
Numa Numa?
Let's hear some birds.
Numa Numa.
Gaknu, yay.
Place
Okay.
a place,
So,
Numa, Numa,
Keith, you're up
yay.
next. Or, no, Shell, you're up next. Then Keith.
Okay, it's stabbing time. Let's see. Who do I want
It's
to stab?
dabbing time.
Stabbing time.
Oh.
Oh. I was really concerned for Shell for a second there.
No, I was just doing like a it's
Like our
stabbing
bard
time.
hits peak uselessness and just starts dabbing during combat.
Dabbing time. Wait, what is? Those are supposed to be the arms,
Oh,
right?
their
she is
body.
dabbing.
Yeah.
Let's not do that ever again. Okay, so
Is
you
that good?
It's okay.
add an extra 1 die 4.
Oh right, the 1 die 4. Bloop.
Okay, that's enough to hit. So you stab the guy for 11 damage. Oh, 12. Did you factor in your +1 rapier?
I did do rapier.
No.
I just added a +1 to it. It's like a damage die 8. And then, what is it doing? Why did it add +3?
That would be. What's your dexterity stat?
My dex should probably be 2.
Okay. Yeah, then it's factored in correctly. Okay, so you do 11 to him.
Aha!
Okay, and now Keith, it's your turn.
Oh, yeah. I have less plan than hoped. Let's shoot. I'm gonna try shooting the one that's slightly in the back.
Okay,
Do a
this
5-foot step, I guess, because it might
Yep.
help.
Yep.
Probably
And I'm gonna,
this
I'm gonna
guy.
try shooting the circled one with a ice knife.
Okay. Ooh.
My
Oh.
debut spell from back in the day.
I remember this one, the one you hit yourself with.
Yeah, when I hit myself with it, not knowing we were playing D&D yet.
How do I erase what I drew?
You click on it and then you hit Del.
Okay, so
Delete.
ice knife does. You have to roll to attack, yeah?
It's not working.
Yeah. I assume
Okay.
it's wisdom still, right?
There we go.
Yeah, it's
Wisdom
it's,
plus proficiency?
Yeah, it's always wisdom unless it says otherwise.
I had to make a macro for this one, so I'm doing it manually. That's not a
Oh.
great roll.
Okay. You get a extra die 4.
Oh, from the,
Bless.
From the
yeah.
blessings of Greg.
Yay!
You miss. Your ice knife kind of sails harmlessly past him and kind of explodes.
Yay!
Made it.
Through that
it
crate
looked,
in particular.
it looked cool. Yeah, the crate is now perforated and
Ice fireworks.
and stuff falls out of it. I guess we'll figure that out later. Anyway, Shell. No, Shell. It's your turn. Oh, Skitter. Shit, I always forget about Skitter. Okay, Skitter's turn.
That's okay, everyone forgets about Skitter.
Skitter is gonna.
Well, he has to go
At
around
the
me.
Skitter is gonna hide and give up, and he's gonna kind of like sneak in and. Yeah, alright.
Gonna give up by entering the fray?
Yeah, Skitter's just gonna miss and then just take his 5-foot step and just kind of sulk in the corner.
Oh.
Okay. It is their turn. Okay, so this one's gonna move here, going after Skitter because. Okay, and it misses. The one in front of Bird is going to hit Shell actually, and misses. And the one in the back is going to also go for Shell.
Damn.
And misses.
All right, Bird, it's your turn. That was
Round of
pitiful.
pointless.
Yeah.
I switch to using my great axe, two-hand.
Yeah, you can only two-hand that.
Huh?
You can only two-hand great axes.
Oh, I can. Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I switched
Gotta
away
get
from
that monkey
crossbow
grip.
to use two-hand. All right. What was 1d12? Last time I was like fucking it up.
It's 1d12 plus 1.5
5.
times your strength.
Which is already factored in, so
Okay.
this should be okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, so he dies. Bad. Once again, you have cleft a creature in twain today.
Is dead.
Yeah, so Scrat is quite dead. There's not much of the Scrat left. There's mostly just the Anyway, Skitter's gonna try and fight back. Skitter's just.
So he has a
gonna
plus
give up.
5 strength modifier?
Yes, I
it's-
have 20.
it's-
I have 20 biceps.
It's actually more than that. It's a plus 7. Bird did not factor in his strength properly. It's
I
1.5
factored in
times.
strength, it's just the character sheet does
Yeah.
automatically.
Where
I
does
can't
that
even
number
edit it.
come from? What the
So his strength is 20, which is a plus 5 bonus. But if you're two-handing a thing, you get 1.5 times the damage bonus. At least last I remembered. Nobody's corrected me on it yet. So,
Yeah.
bonus. It hurts. Anyway, so Skitter missed. Shell, it's your turn? Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna stab him again. Let's see. Bloop.
Well, alright. You are consistent with the damage. Oh, Shell, reroll your damage twice.
It looks like 1.5
Really?
damage is no longer a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, is it always getting 11?
Yeah, you're just rolling 8.
Yeah,
That's
this is
what
not
you
the
told me
D8s,
to.
That's
It's
just
1d8.
One
Oh, she's literally rolling the number 8.
D.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
How about if I do it now?
Okay, there we go. That's much
did
better.
more damage.
But then
Quick
how did the
calculation.
attack?
Well-
I got a 19, so that's a critical, and then damage is only 4.
You rolled a crit, but then you rolled minimum damage. So you critted on your minimum damage for a multiplier.
Well, she does the same amount of damage, I guess. And now her math is good. We'll accept that.
Yeah,
No
it
more
looks like-
cheating, Shell.
It looks like in 5e there's no bonus damage for two-handing. It's just that the two-handed weapons do way more damage by default.
Okay. Well, I guess Bird is rolling correctly then. Never mind.
I think everything in 5e is just designed to remove steps from calculations.
Oh, so I just forgot the 1D.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, without 1d, you're literally just saying, I roll max number forever.
I didn't know that's how it worked in the table.
Oh.
Wander was just like, put an 8 in there. I'm like, okay.
Look, I rolled a 99.
Anyway, so, yeah, let's see. So, Shell poked him for a bunch of damage, and
Hey!
now it's Keith's turn. Despite your 99, you need to come back down to you
Turns
know.
out you cannot roll pi.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I tried.
Oh. Yeah, I tried rolling pi and it says error with your formula.
I can't do 1d negative 18.
Huh.
Yeah, you see, I was just using the sheet that you guys
Now we're just learning
provided
how
me
the
with.
algorithms work.
Yeah, so apparently a 1d65.2 does not work. What about a 1d65?
I
Just
guess
roll a
that's,
1.
it
Alright,
always
I am
make
going
it,
to throw a fireball at
integer.
the person in front of me.
Okay. You miss.
Ow. Whoa.
Kind of goes whizzing
Wait,
past once
you
more.
had plus 1/4.
No,
before?
you use it's a single use.
Oh wait, I forgot.
Otherwise,
that
that'd be like
blesses you
really
once.
good. Unless it is actually like that. I don't know. It was kind of vague.
It is concentration. Let me look again. Skills. No, spellbook, bless. Yeah, it's probably only one. That would make sense. It's just one roll.
No, it says 1d4 whenever.
Whoops.
Really?
Didn't mean to do that.
Yeah. 1 second, I gotta look this up. It actually does look like bless. As long as Bird keeps it up, you guys keep the bless.
Yeah, it says concentration up to 1 minute.
Because it says whenever, it's not... Okay, here we go. One timer duration.
I am looking at the same
Yeah,
thing.
it says whenever, so... Yeah, you guys get it for every roll until Bird loses the spell.
Huh.
Yeah.
So that means I got a
Wow.
+4 on that? Or
That's-
just hit?
Yeah, so Keith, you get to add 1d4 to it.
Okay. Yay!
And you hit. Okay, and he takes 7 damage.
he does murder.
He's looking pretty bad. Okay, that was Keith's. Okay, so they're going to take rolls. They're gonna take shots at Shell. Shell, you take 4 damage. You lucky
Oh,
duck.
God, what
Ouchie,
the hell,
ouch.
game?
And then the other guy misses Skitter. Alright. Bird, it's your turn.
Alright. Seeing that my little friend Skitter is in danger, can I run past this
Yeah, the
bird
corpse. Yeah.
and
Uh,
go kill Skitterman?
Yeah. Yeah, you can make that attempt.
Alright, I'm going to barrel past, and I'm going to...
Does Bird know about attack of opportunity?
Since he's not leaving its threatened space, it's okay.
Yeah, this is not the take of opportunity.
If he kept going, then it would be attack of opportunity. And alright. You take a chunk out of him. He goes, "Ah!" He was not expecting
I think if I
Bugbear to
took
the
a
butt.
great axe at the shoulder, I'd probably be a little bit more like, ah!
That one goblin looks really angry that it's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Just give
trying
it
to
an X.
differentiate him pretty far from Skitter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Shell. Wait, no, Skitter's turn. Skitter misses. Shell, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, I will do a rapier attack again. Probably missed, didn't it?
Yeah, that's a miss. Remember,
What
you
about
get...
what about the +4?
Add it! Don't make me prompt you for it.
Oh, okay. Wait, you mean I should roll it, or it wouldn't be enough?
Yeah,
anyway?
roll it.
Roll it?
Yeah.
Okay. Bloop.
Nope, still miss. Okay, Keith, it's your
Okay.
turn. What are you drawing?
He's
Bird?
drawing the
Trying to
desiccated
draw a really
body.
elaborate, like, goblin corpse under the head that you made.
Yes.
He almost did it.
Alright. Anyway, Keith?
Apparently they go straight for beheading corpses and they don't, like, go for the entrails or eat anything.
Oh no, the larynx is the tastiest part.
Ew.
I like the idea of more fire! What?
Oh, jeez.
Whoa!
Well,
Whoa!
That's every maximum roll possible at once.
so Bird, you're kind of clipped by exploding bird corpse as it flies past you, and then kind of smashes into the table, and then by the end of it, it's just kind of covered in goblin bits.
I've been
as it
covered in every
smolders.
other substance today.
Just gonna move some of that. There we go. Yeah.
It's just moving my drawing lines.
Kenku flambe.
Well, I mean, it crashed into the table. The table's in splinters, and there's, ripped up goblin
Bird
pieces.
Can fly.
Yeah. All right. Well, the last one's gonna be kind of pissy about that, but actually, yeah.
I should
Okay.
do that as a magic
So
effect.
he's gonna move over here, and kind of. I don't know. He's gonna take a swing at Greg. The goblin that keeps missing him does not seem particularly threatening, so I guess he doesn't move. Okay. Anyway, so Bird, you're hit for.
Looks like chicken's on the menu.
Bird, you're hit for 8 damage,
Ouch.
and then it's your turn.
Right. Well, he hit me down to 1 health. I hit him down to dead. Jesus, yes I do.
So, you crit for oh, bird.
I did not put crit die on.
Yeah, put crit die in there, so just roll a die 12.
Oh!
Yep, you
Okay.
do in fact kill him. he was gonna be fine without the crit die, but then the crit die and then the dead. Alright, you cleave him in twain.
Woo!
There is a smoldering bird corpse and then just
Oh, he said.
I mean, he did not hit anybody during that fight. He's like rethinking the whole dagger thing. Maybe
Hey,
he should be like a
let me cover
druid or
this.
something.
Let me cover this. I turn around and look at the other party members. I'm like, oh wow, Skitter, look at that. You killed him. Very good job.
I know I didn't do good. It's okay. You don't have to coddle me.
Why did Blizzard become Pope?
I think he's more going Super Saiyan Lizard.
Super Saiyan is harder to draw.
I mean, really, you just gotta paint bucket your spines, and then you're good.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Doesn't work.
so you guys have killed off the last of Fleshrender's minions, maybe.
Wow, this has been the most productive session that was played completely wrong.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so they're smoking and bleeding all over the floor, and you guys are free to explore the room.
Treasure!
Only for bits, because we should definitely probably stop pretty soon.
Yeah. This one's only been an hour and 10 minutes, but
Well, I
We
thought
could-
we were going to do 2 sessions.
yeah, hour and a half each.
Oh, hour and a half. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
Unless that's a problem.
No, I'm not the problem.
It's like original
Okay,
time,
cool.
but half.
Yes, but cut in half. Anyway, so you guys are free to explore the room. So it looks like they've kind of made their like little hideout here, like this.
What?
You said they were smoking.
No, I'm more
That kind
looking.
of smoking.
I'm more looking at Drez Simpson over there.
There's so many dumb drawings to notice at once right now.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we're good.
Most alarmingly, the hair does not stay centered, so it moves around on your head.
Treasure!
Okay.
I sing.
Okay, so Shell sings her happy treasure song. Shell, roll an investigate check.
Oh, okay. Investigate. Okay, that's on skills. Insight investigation. Please? Nah.
Okay, you find kind of like a sack with 40 gold pieces
Alright.
in it.
Okay, 40 gold.
Half of my loot is like 1d6 times 10 or times 100 GP, so I always have to kind of like throw it up to the random.
And it's not what these are, right?
No.
I
no.
did not see those.
You have not found that room.
Oh, okay.
Let's investigate. If I can find the button again.
In fact, I should probably hide that room, even though the cat's out
Well.
of the bag and you're probably gonna find it anyway. All right, you, Keith, you find food.
Food.
God, they really like eating around here.
Guys, there's a chair in this room.
That's not food.
Oh shit, dead Kenku. Where'd they come from?
Oh, too funny, guys.
All right, Skitter's gonna kind of weep his way into the back room.
Oh,
What? What back room?
where there's
for-
7 slides.
It's Skitter. Skitter know where everything.
Can we follow him into the back room?
Sure.
Okay, what's
Well,
down
while,
here?
while Elrond sings song of finding treasure, I sing song of drinking health potion.
Okay. Skitter didn't find shit either.
Does the song sound like choking?
You guys find another back room. So the back room you're in almost looks more like an office that became extra storage space.
Oh, hey, is this a door?
Yeah, that is a door.
Aha. Is it locked? Do
No.
I knock it?
Well, it is locked, actually, now that
Oh.
I'm thinking about it. Yep.
Skitter!
Skitter's gonna roll over, and he is too demoralized. He's outside now.
Oh,
Aww.
Oh.
But
Like, come, lockpick bot.
Lockpick bot is too busy being dejected. He is broken.
The stupid
I wanna
tears
go out
keep
and talk
wandering
with
on
him.
space.
They
skip
move
them.
whenever I try and like move them around. Okay.
Remember what they said earlier when I said you got to believe in yourself.
I
Just
kind of
Greg
gave
believes
up on
in
that part. After the
Greg
like,
believes in you. Do you want
This
to be
sounds
bitch
like
of
literally
Greg?
the job of a bard.
hey! That's what I was gonna do. I positioned myself out here to help him.
Fine, okay, I guess.
Why is there a squiggle?
which one? The
what's
gray
real?
squiggle, the
Green one?
What the hell is this thing over here?
What?
There's like a giant building-sized question mark.
Here comes the giant serpent.
What?
I actually have no idea what squiggle you're talking about.
This
The one
Sephiroth
outside?
killed me in Final Fantasy
Oh
VII.
no!
Is this supposed to be a giant snake?
It's a secret boss from Frog
I must
Fractions
have
2.
I must have drawn that by accident or something, considering that was the color I think I was using.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I was probably
I think
Whatever.
that's the
color
default
using.
color.
Yeah. Let's see.
So, I'm gonna try to pep talk Skitter. And it's like, well, actually, I'm gonna get to the root of everything. I'm sorry about Jim.
I mean, I'm not that broken up about him. Goblins kind of have a short life expectancy when it comes to, well, always. Also, like Gorlar's people generally don't live very long either.
It must have been a rough life.
I mean, for a goblin, it was okay. I'm not dead yet. That's pretty good, honestly.
Right, and look at it. Look at us. I mean, we faced the undead. We faced vines and dryads.
I mean, I'm
and-
proud of you, and it's nice that I'm like with you. But I mean, I'm not really doing anything here. I'm just kind of here to eat your food, I guess, and maybe
No.
sometimes open a door. I got like a 50% success rate on that one. I don't know statistics. I'm not great at those.
Hey, it's better than the success rate that we have at actually accomplishing what we intend to do. Do you know how many things have been accidents?
Well, you killed Flesh Render. That was pretty impressive.
That was a complete accident. Let
Yeah,
me
but
tell
it was
you
a
that.
good one.
I mean, I thought that Dristo Erden was going to lure them out and take them away, but guess what? If he actually had succeeded, then the drow would have potentially been a forfeit. Like, they could have all died. It was really Drez that saved the day there, and we didn't even know if the tree would break up the precipice. But we have each other, and that's what matters. Because, what's up with them making crowns and beards? And, okay. But, and look, you selflessly tried to save Greg. And even though you got caught up in the slime in the process, I mean, it was really brave of you, Skitter.
What is happening to my
You-
character?
You've shown
Use
courage.
a take on the bonga.
I'm not helping the situation.
Gosh, guys.
Drawing tools are probably the worst thing that could happen right now.
No, really, Skitter, we all care so much.
I mean, look at me back there. My voice.
You stabbed a guy, and he bled a lot. I kind of swung my dagger at him, and I mean, it looked cool the way it went through the air and not through him, I guess.
Well, at least he didn't try casting a spell that couldn't even be heard.
That was
That was embarrassing.
I mean, I didn't hear it.
Well, of course you didn't hear it. Otherwise, your ears would be bleeding.
That's probably good.
But
Did you
no.
use vicious mockery against one of the kobolds? I don't remember. I think he did. Skitter will remember
Yes,
that.
you did.
No, I don't believe I did. Did I?
I don't remember what you viciously mocked.
I viciously mocked the barnacled captain.
Bert, are you massaging Keith's like feet?
It
Yep.
sure looks like it. It looks like they're up to something in there.
It's okay. I'll get it. I'll get over it.
What the hell happened to your poop?
He's been eating some things. Anyway,
Gems.
I guess I'll give it another go.
That's the spirit.
There we go. The door just
Woohoo!
pops open.
I shit rainbows,
See?
baby.
Oh no!
If you don't succeed at
You're just
first,
deleting your
try
entire
again.
character.
Uh-oh.
Whoop!
We need
Well.
Bird existing, mostly.
Greg just winks out of existence.
Gonna leave those drawings there forever.
All right, you guys are now joined by Gruck
Just the weird-
Smashgood,
that's just the weird
the,
background.
the alternate Greg.
No.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm Gruck. I am Paladin,
Smash
maybe.
good.
Yeah. Yep.
Need something smashed.
I'm good at smashing.
All right,
Okay.
thank you for bringing me back.
Okay, so you find inside the small room there's a desk and 2 chests.
And what's on the desk?
Okay, on the desk is a ledger of sorts.
More ledgers.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you flip through the ledger, and it's mostly just like so and so bought this, so and so sold this. But then there's one, like I'd say about midway through, there starts to be these entries with like a little footnote talking about a hidden passage in one of the other warehouses to get down into the slums.
Ooh.
And that there's also a very explicit thing about some sort of festival, and that's where all of this food was coming in. It was some kind of harvest festival, and that the Druid Circle had been
That was when they were gonna spring their trap.
had been royally had been, I guess, commissioned by the king and queen to throw this like grand feast as kind of a welcoming back of their lost brethren, and it was going to be this big party, and that's why they were stockpiling food and stuff like that.
They must have lured all those people into this terrible trap. On a holiday, no less.
Yeah, couldn't they have waited until the day after Christmas? Bastards. Okay. And then inside the chests, you find 3 potions of healing,
Yay.
and that's it. There's like 2 in one and then 1 in the other. People have weird organizational habits in the city. And my notebook. Okay. And that's all you can find of any note. There's a lot of food.
Now, which warehouse has the secret passage in it?
It was not specific.
Oh, does it? It doesn't even have a description?
Nope. It's, it was actually, strangely enough, Burke's. Guy has a penchant for hidden passages.
Huh.
Wait, Burke has a warehouse in this district?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, looks like we're gonna have to find the secret passage. If this leads us to Viv? What was
Vivi.
it? Vivi. Okay. Then we'll be able to get answers from her. Though I don't much like the idea of going down into the slums, but...
The only option we have, since we can't just walk out the gate.
No.
Unless you
That's-
fancy a swim.
No. I'd much rather not be down
Yeah,
there
but your
with
fish.
flesh rendered. Yeah, but think of all the corpses that are down there. That'd be really gross. I don't want to breathe that stuff.
The only
valid
place
point.
full of corpses.
What about little treasure chest?
Those had healing potions. in
Healing
them.
potion.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
That's right.
There was like other stuff, but it looked to be mostly like
Greg
contracts,
totally
and
space.
completely useless things that you guys probably don't care about, unless you feel like somehow managing to claim rights to this specific warehouse and this guy's business when
We have the deed.
life stops being shitty around here.
Engage in tax evasion.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to become a small business owner.
And what kind of goods would you provide, Greg?
Apples.
Petty fraud.
Apples? You would need an orchard for that, wouldn't you?
No, I would just sell the apples.
Okay. So
The farmer comes, he drop off apple, I sell apple.
that makes
I
sense.
call my customers Apple. I call the shop Apples to
I mean,
Apples.
that means that you will have to mark up the price on the apples in order to have initially purchased them and then sell them to others.
What is this capitalism? I don't understand. All wealth is zero sum, I don't need to mark up.
You have Apple, you give Apple. Good system.
Trade for other apple.
Use
barter.
That business is not going to last long. Okay.
Especially in this dumb heap.
That's true too. I mean, if the apples are not poisoned, maybe they have a chance. Maybe.
Who would poison apple? Who would poison food?
Hey,
Okay.
have you ever
Who-
heard of, you
who-
know,
yeah, who would poison
evil
food?
stepmothers,
So-
witches? They'll
You ever
poison
heard of
apples.
yourself?
You
Hey!
guys array yourselves in front of the
No, I mean
warehouse.
Greg poisoned food already.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
that's true.
Who would poison food? You.
Are
As
you
it
going
turns
to
out.
actually call that out on me right now? Do you want to have this conversation?
I'm
I
just
think
really.
you guys are.
at-
I think you guys already are. I think you're in the midst of it. That
no,
was a
we're
slip.
not.
Oh.
Alright, I think that he's just giving out of character
Okay.
joshing. 'Cause
He
he's
probably
too-
has no recollection of it anyway.
He's too little scaredy.
Okay.
Alright.
My character's
you-
just kind of silently hoping that he just will get killed somehow.
Okay.
Well, I have 7 health,
and then the
so
crazy
if somebody
resolves
wants
itself.
To, if somebody wants to heal me up, that would be pretty super cool.
I mean, we had 3 healing potions that we divided betwixt ourselves or shoved into the bag, so.
Okay, I guess I'll have the one that we just found then. The bing boom.
Okay.
Bird, what is that? Why are you rolling falchion damage
What?
for healing potions?
Potion of healing, 2d4 plus 2 health when you drink potion.
Really?
That's D&D 5th edition, yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, I was doing 1d8 plus 1. Well, I guess we'll go with that then. That's probably better. Anyway,
yeah.
there will be many
that's
moments
a
like
minimum
this.
of 4,
Yeah.
as
that's-
opposed to like 2.
That actually, I mean,
Yeah.
that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so you guys are standing outside of a warehouse bickering over healing and stuff like that. Skitter in the back's like, guys, maybe we should do this like elsewhere. There's more like people in here.
People in
How do you
here?
know that there's people in here?
As you ask that, you can hear them inside.
Just like in every
It's
building.
a pretty stupid question. Now that you like have the moment to think about it.
Yeah.
Think about it.
What do they sound like, Skitter?
You hear, you're asking Skitter, sorry. Well, I just heard a guy vomit, so
Ew.
Oh, they must be eating the food.
sounds bad.
That was a character building moment.
I think we found out what happens when you eat the food.
Uh-oh. Maybe we can...
Hey.
Maybe we can prevent them from eating... Like, if there are others with him? I don't know. I think he's beyond hope. Whoever just vomited.
What are you talking about? I am Paladin. We
Oh.
must save and heal this poor man.
Huh? We can try. I don't know how, like, effective this is.
Okay,
You
you're
just
gonna
Paladin.
Paladin.
You're gonna knock.
Yes, you must put in L's,
In-
B's,
in the P
P's,
sound?
F's.
Just all consonants.
Oh, give me a second. Finish. Okay.
Okay.
You hear inside like just what? And then like some grumbling, and then you hear like a louder voice be like, "Get the door." and then
Oh no.
a.
This does not look good.
a-
I glimpsed Wander's screen and it was terrible.
Don't screen look.
Sorry.
Okay.
That's why
So
they have
you
the
guys
cardboard
can see
stand-up.
this.
Oh.
There's
Oh.
a bunch of goblins and an ogre. Not pictured here are the piles of just vomited food and like blood.
Thought you were gonna
These
say
guys
there's piles
look
of
awful.
dead Kenku. Like they're
Well, yeah, there are
having a
actually
shared
several dead
ritual.
goblins already in this room. Like these guys are dying.
Oh, I thought that'd be Kenku. Like they're eating
Nope.
Kenku here and eating goblins next door, like just trading.
No, these they were probably the guy the Kenku were eating was probably one of these guys that like went for help, probably. Anyway, so yeah, you see a bunch of goblins and the ogre, and it's it doesn't look good in there. It smells awful. They're covered in vomit. There's
We have not rested for
Just
our
everything all over
spells
the
at
place.
all.
new.
No.
Anyway, yeah, so it looks bad in there. And the goblin's gonna look at you, and then they're all gonna kinda go like and just roll for initiative.
Oh, come the hell on.
No.
How did he fit through the door?
What?
The ogre there's
I got
space for it.
one.
The ogres can like fit through doorways, they just can't fit through doorways quickly.
That's a pretty bad initiative roll.
Yep, I know.
Whoa. Low numbers
right.
all around.
Let's see. So you guys, everybody goes first.
Everybody goes
So I guess just figure out. Oh wait, no. Shell goes last. Sorry.
Yeah.
Everybody else
Yes.
goes first. So I guess Keith, you get to go first. You have a bunch of goblins.
Dear Lord. They're all enclosed in one space.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy OE.
My
Yeah,
flexibility is so awkwardly restricted by a goblin blocking the door and Greg blocking the door.
Yeah, if we move out of your way, that'd be good.
You could probably push past Greg if you wanted to, since
Yeah,
he's
but the
willing.
goblin blocks the door.
Yeah.
Let's
I can do
goblin is like
horrible,
2 feet
horrible
tall.
grenade-like things in the middle of a room in the right situation.
Yeah. If you want, I can allow you to switch places with Greg.
Oh no, what I was thinking about is Thunder Wave, which is like a
Yeah,
full
Thunder Wave
circle
would be
AoE.
really good.
Yeah.
It would be
okay.
devastating, but they're blocking the door already because we always knock like jackasses. You know what we
Just
should do? We
save
should always
us
make
more
sure
than
they're
this
blocking the
hurt us.
door when fighting starts. That way, that fucking no one can do anything. Oh man, I am going to see. You charm a creature during combat?
You get disadvantage, but the answer is yes.
Are you gonna try charming the first goblin or the ogre?
Oh, that could end so poorly. Except it's like a wisdom check. How good can an ogre's wisdom be?
I mean, if
Pretty
you charm
bad.
the ogre, you could get him to maybe make the others stand down, or I don't know.
That could be a good idea. How many people am I gonna charm before everyone just gets mad at me? I'm going to try to charm the ogre.
Okay. So that's a wisdom save?
Yeah.
Okay. You have charmed the ogre.
Oh my god, is
Oh
it
my
a one?
god.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
So now sees me as a friendly acquaintance until
He
my
does.
companions harm it.
He does. And he sees, with a bit of confusion, a bunch of goblins about to attack his newfound friends. And he is going to...
What did you do to this poor campaign?
He is going to kind of stumble this direction and then just
Druids are bullshit.
vomit everywhere.
Oh
I learned this during my last campaign, is that druids are bullshit.
Oh god.
And you haven't even transformed yet.
Druids are mostly
Okay.
bullshit in low levels where no one else has tricks yet.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, how many goblins are there? There's 6, 8. Ooh.
So he's just vomiting on the
Ew.
Oh, we're gonna catch something here.
Oh my god.
Gonna,
They
Gotta
call
write
him
down-
Grok Vomwell.
I'm gonna step away a little bit at the end of my turn.
Last one.
Just like a
Okay, there we go.
fucking, like Red
I'm gonna
Sea
back away a
of
little bit from the
vomit,
puke
just-
room.
Okay.
Oh my
wait, no.
God.
Sorry. So he
And-
hits the 2 goblins and a little bit of himself, and it's bad. It looks gross.
This is the terrorist plane of bad decisions.
Oh god.
Okay. And
Just realized that sounds like terrorist.
yeah,
Yeah, I
Bird.
didn't hear all what you said until I figured out there was
Terrorist.
terrorist.
So Bird, it's your turn. It's you versus the vomitorium.
That's not what that
vomit
means.
coming towards me?
No.
Okay.
That's not what a vomitorium
gonna-
is.
Can I, like... What would be the best thing I can do to try and knock the goblin into the vomit?
You could probably try and
pick him
home
up.
run him with the flat of your axe.
Like punt him?
Yeah, let's just, like, smack him into the vomit if possible.
Okay.
Alright,
Make
what
a-
do I roll?
Just make an attack check, and if it's high enough, you succeed.
Okay.
Yep.
I do.
All right. Woo! He just goes sailing right over all of the rest of them, and then dies. I guess I should probably
Oh my god.
I should probably
So
do
now it
this.
smells of dead corpse in vomit.
It already did.
Oh
Yep.
my god.
This is
The
horrible.
room already was full
Oh.
of corpses.
It's bad. Okay, so so you guys have
I like one of your Yankee Doodles. I play
killed that one. Next up is Keith. You took your turn. Skitter's gonna.
Probably should stay out.
He does that. He just moves like he's kind of peering in. He's just like, nope.
Fuck that noise.
You
I'll
don't-
be here.
You don't want to
Give
see
me
that.
give me a bone. I might help. I'm not wasting my dagger on that. Yeah. Okay. So now it's their turn. So this is kind of a weird melee.
Oh, because I'm just my roll was.
Yeah,
just
you're
so
natural
bad.
1. So you're in the end. So the goblins.
I'm petrified by the sight.
I guess this one's gonna kind of move up, and he is going to. I guess I should probably check first. Okay, so Bird, you're being vomited on. You take 3 damage,
Ew.
and the goblin takes 4 damage. So he dies.
After vomiting on you.
Yeah. Actually, I don't want to delete it. I want to
Yeah,
do this.
God.
Put an X on it. Yeah.
Okay.
Like
This
he
is
heard about
food
those
made out
sea
of
creatures that
ipecac?
eat things by shooting their stomach out on it, but he only got that far.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
So, that's 1. Okay. This one's gonna kind of come up and then kind of back off. And then these are gonna take stabbings at the ogre. Okay, so they both get to attack.
I look forward to
miss
seeing
horribly.
Wanda trying to animate a vomit war.
I don't think I'm gonna animate this one unless something really funny happens.
Well, every
1, 2,
second's been
3,
really
4. I
funny.
declare bomb war.
Okay.
Vomit war.
5, 6, 7, 8. Try to.
Bomb war.
Yeah.
So another one's gonna kind of come here. I'm gonna
Please
move
do not
the-
regurgitate.
I'm gonna move the dead one over, just so it's not stacked goblin. So another one's gonna take a swing at Bird, maybe? Yeah, takes a swing at Bird, but misses. The other one's gonna... He has a short bow, so he's gonna try and take a shot at Bird. And... hit... No, doesn't hit. I forgot. Wait, Bird, your armor class is 17 now, yeah?
Oh, let me check.
Yeah, because you don't have your shield anymore. Yeah, okay, so he does actually hit you. So you take 5 damage.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, and then that's it. Keith, remind me to have the ogre act on your turn. Shell, it's your turn.
Can we just run away from all this?
You're not going to even heal me? What the hell?
Oh wait, how damaged are you?
I have 5 health. I've been clinging from dear life.
Wait, no.
since
I had
got
healed you
turned
3
into-
more health earlier. Remember?
Whatever. You can do whatever you
Yeah,
want.
but then he got puked on and
I-
hit by an arrow.
I will fairy fire the lot of them. So that they get disadvantage.
Okay.
And that we get advantage, right? On them. Actually, that's what it is. Any creature in the area fails a dexterity saving throw. For the duration, objects and affected creatures shed dim light. Any attack roll against the affected creatures or objects has advantage.
Okay, so you guys have advantage against them. They don't have disadvantage.
Okay, yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry.
Okay. So, in that case, loops back around. Bird, it's your turn, I think. Or is it Keith? No, it's Keith's.
Everything's bad over there.
Probably
Plus
would have
there's
been
three-
worse if you barged in, because then you might have gotten stuck.
And that's things in a 20-foot
But then
cube.
Thunderwave.
True.
So that
Well,
would
I
be
mean,
like-
you can still, like, rush in there and do it anyway.
Nah, I'm out of spells, and also I definitely could not get past. Like I would like surround myself with stuff, but somehow get past all the enemies that are in the way, and it's all.
I mean,
messy.
they're small. You can push past them.
I'm gonna throw a fireball at the
Okay.
clearest one because I'm not going over there.
Okay.
Cast spell,
And
and
miss.
also just
But he gets
sort of.
advantage. So
Boy-
keep
Oh, yeah,
roll.
you get,
Back
you
away.
get an extra roll.
Yep, you get an extra roll.
Okay, so count the first damage roll if it hits, I guess.
And there you go. Okay, so you take out the goblin in front. I think 7 damage. Yeah, that's enough to take him out. Okay, so he is. Is there like? Oh, perfect. There's like a. Yeah, okay, so he's kind of sizzling, burning, and then
Did
the
cantrips
ogre.
exist in 3.5?
The ogre is going to vomit again
Oh, God.
Oh.
on everyone. Okay, so he does.
His vomit
Everyone
has
in-
spread damage.
Everyone in there, though, right? Like, what
Yeah.
goblins? Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Give me a second.
You
Gotta.
barf on your friend?
blur.
Okay, so that's 5.
Oh, God. God.
Okay, slimes. Missing 1. Okay, there we go.
Because we needed to draw it.
Okay, so
I'm drawing it right now.
this is
I
this is,
killed you with green spaghetti.
this is bad. Yeah, I was kind of hoping you guys would try and
Mamma
barge
mia.
into this room and just have the hardest time, but instead standing at the doorway. Okay. So there are 3 there are 3 goblins left. That you guys can see. And one is going to take another shot at Bird.
Wait, I did not get turned?
Oh, yeah, you're right, sorry. I was just going from Ogre. Okay, Bird, it's your turn. You have Goblin, you have a burning goblin in front of you, a dead goblin more or less next to it, 2 living goblins,
There's
an ogre,
no
then...
way in any sort of hell or heaven I'm entering that room to stab nobodies.
Do you have a
Okay.
ranged
Go
weapon?
over here.
And
Okay.
wait.
Well,
So
what,
I
what
thought
do
he
you
had a
want me to do?
crossbow.
Shoot
So you guys-
crossbow in there? Okay, I
You
can
guys
do
are
that.
just gonna watch these people vomit to death. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright.
Kind of. I don't want to.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand here and I'm
So-
going to ready crossbow in case anyone comes.
This might
out,
be the
I'm not
least
gonna-
appealing room to enter in the history of all of D&D.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever cared less about what's inside.
Vomit and an ogre that
Okay.
thinks it's your friend.
It thinks
So
that
these
its
guys were
friend is
supposed
just
to have a
watching
really
it as it
low-
dies.
These guys were supposed to have a really low chance of vomiting, but I keep hitting the vomit number. So
Who's vomiting now?
How?
I don't
How does
know.
every
It's-
encounter
number.
goes so wrong. Every
Okay.
encounter we've ever done has just been a fucking disaster.
So Keith had your turn. Skitter's given up. Well, I guess it's their turn. Well, seeing as one of the guy took the pot shot with the arrow, he hits Shell. Shell, you take 7 damage.
What? What?
Well, since Bird's not there anymore because I took the turn out of
Is
order.
it vomit?
No, it just shot you with an arrow.
Oh.
He's legitimately putting up resistance. This guy ain't no vomiter. He is he's apparently made of slightly sterner stuff and doesn't keep hitting the vomit number.
Ow.
Oh my god.
And then the other one is going to actually march past his friends and also stab you.
Ah, I just deleted myself accidentally. And Skitter.
And Skitter. There you go.
Okay, sorry.
So you get 5 more damage.
Ouch.
So you're being perforated.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait.
So you took 7 and 5 damage. You've taken 12 so far.
Okay. So that means I only have, what, 5 left?
Maybe? I don't know.
Whatever. I've
I think
been
I was
surviving on,
17
like, 2.
total.
Okay, and then the other ones are going to... Okay, so this guy dies. And
I think there's
this
just
guy-
gonna be so much vomit that the entire house melts.
Ew.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, EU is the correct response.
Okay, so you have... let's see.
There's
So,
vomit up
Shell,
to
it's
their
your turn.
ankles.
It's your turn.
I'm just trying
They're
to
just
erase
sloshing
that
around in
stuff.
it.
Here, I can delete your stuff.
Okay,
Whoops.
thanks.
What's
There's
your
so much corn.
What's your turn?
My turn? I mean, I don't want to die. So I'm going to use one of the healing potions.
Okay. That's a move action. 2d4 plus 2.
Okay, so that's 2 die 4 plus 2. Yeah!
Looks
All right.
good.
You're feeling better.
Yay! I get 6 more health. So I'm at 11.
Okay. Remember,
I still have an attack?
No,
I?
that was regular action. She said
That was a regular action?
yeah, no, healing potions are a move action.
The remove action?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then she
Yeah.
does get to take.
So then I can attack. Alright. I'm going to use my rapier.
Alright.
Is that good enough?
Yeah, alright. You,
No, that's plus the 4 to attack, so yeah.
plus 3 to damage. Okay, so you stab him. He has been perforated. He looks bad, but not as bad as the other ones.
Yes.
Okay, and now it is Keith's turn again.
How many modifiers are there on combat now?
You get to roll twice to hit. Okay.
Has Skitter had his turn?
I can't find advantage on this
Skitter's
thing.
been passing his turn. He doesn't have any melee attacks.
Wait.
Now that somebody's out of the puke house, he can actually...
Oh, okay.
Let's do another fireball. I'm not going anywhere closer to that.
Alright.
That's not good.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Well,
See
you
what our
have a second roll.
second hit chance is. Oh god.
well,
1
Okay.
damage.
well, is it... Do you not add your, wisdom modifier to produce flame damage, or no?
Um,
Oh, no, it's just 1d8. Okay. I wasn't sure
Yeah.
if you got, like, bonus damage from that.
yeah, I don't
Alright.
think you do.
Well,
I'm just
he,
moving a little further away.
he sizzles slightly. The,
I call this
ogre-
one the spray tan.
the ogre pukes again.
God.
Well, that was not exactly the most damaging, but yeah, so he's having a bad day. And
There's
now it's
just
Bird's turn.
torrents of it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, room is filling up. There's not much ogre left, honestly. He hasn't gotten hit yet. He's just puked himself up.
Is he? Are you, is it because you're like? Are you still rolling the puke number? Is that what's going on?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Holy
The 6.
shit.
The 6 is the puke number, and he keeps rolling it.
Blank.
The hell?
All right. Bird, you get advantage, so you get 2
Oh.
rolls,
Blank.
and also your damage number is wrong.
It's 1d10. The dude
Roll,
crossbow.
mouse over it. You're just doing rolling 0 plus 2 plus 0.
What the hell?
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I scribbled pooch. Okay, let
You
me
did.
roll again. Use
Yeah,
that
it
for
just
damage.
it just says the
Okay.
phrase 1d10 after it for some
So you-
reason.
you you hit the guy here, and he goes bet, and then dies.
I give
Okay.
Skitter a wink.
Skitter's just like, well, I guess I'm not gonna help, but that's fine. Didn't want to anyway. Yee. Oh god, I can't. Okay, I gotta get rid of this barf pile because I can't move anything. All right. So this one's
I don't
going
think
to.
they can move anything.
Okay, this one's gonna take a stab at the ogre. Actually hits for once. Yay! I don't know. Okay. So effectively, you guys are watching the ogre and the goblin just duke it out. Are you gonna do anything?
Oh, hell
At this
no.
point, it's a lost
You're just gonna
cause.
watch? Okay. So as you guys watch, the ogre eventually... Here, I'm just gonna roll a couple of d6s.
Gives up and
Okay.
eats the
Yeah.
goblin.
No, the guy,
He
the
vomits
ogre,
on him.
the ogre once more pukes, and it's enough to take the goblin out. Jesus
Was it
Christ!
supposed to attack?
It only rolled
Or
6s.
was
This,
it just
this
like,
fucking ogre was supposed to just demolish you guys.
I'm
because,
going to
like-
help?
Did I
Yeah,
roll a 6 on a d6 over and over again?
yeah, it did. It
God.
non-stop 6s. It was supposed to honestly lumber out and demolish you guys or something, but no, you charmed it, and then it just hit the puke button over and over and over again until it died. It's
Yeah,
dead.
it-
Everything is dead in that room. The problem is,
At least it died thinking it had a friend.
Yeah.
All the loot's gone.
Oh no.
No.
One-
I'm not going in there.
Okay, so let me get rid of some of these. As you guys watch, the goblins kinda start shuddering back
Oh no.
back up.
Zomblins.
no.
Oh no. They're puke zombie goblins.
Yeah, you got a bunch of puke zombies after you.
But are those only the
Uh,
ones that
but-
died of the puke?
Yeah,
We
every
need to stop opening doors.
goblin that you guys let puke itself to death, or get puked to death, is
Alright, we're now way over an hour and a half on this session.
yeah.
So maybe
No, it's okay. You guys will have to deal with this horror on the next session. This will be fun.
Oh,
Oh
Spike and
no. Like it's
chest.
coming out their
Go to
ears
hell.
too.
Why
how
do
you
we
puke
open
out of your
doors?
ear?
It's acid.
Oh,
Yeah.
gross.
Ew.
Yes.
Alright, so
Ew.
we synchronize the cutoff.
Yes.
Disgusting.
It's been making my like, gag reflex sort of.
I wrote this
twinging in
down,
my
and I was
throat.
just like, I wonder if they're gonna kill any of them, or if they're just gonna watch it happen. The answer is, yep.
We watched it happen to all of them.
Not at all.
Now there's a giant glowing puke zombie ogre.
Well,
Well,
anyway, let's do 3, 2, 1.
We should make it
So,
meet the other ogre.
3, 2, 1. Stop. All right, make sure you sync me that footage, and I'll send it back to you. This
Man, I have so many questions I don't want answered.
oh, that was bad.
Yeah. I've been having like something akin to heartburn for like the last half hour. It's been like, ouch.
Yeah.
Stomach ache. And then having to deal with all of the vomit creatures? Really? That's just
Alright, I'm gonna close down the stream now.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I can just imagine
Oh.
someone in the audience that has one of those like overactive gag reflexes where they just hearing about stuff makes them feel vomity.
My chat has brilliant advice for you guys. It's great.
What, from the fucking
Leave?
amulet?
No, yeah, leave. Just close
Run
the door.
away.
Close the door and run. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, I guess we'll just pick this up back up next week. It'll be
whenever
it'll
that
be fun.
happens.
Yep.
Wander, you're not on BitSync.
Nope. I will get on BitSync. I restarted my computer right before this, so I forgot to turn it on.
I wanted you to be so proud of me. The file's already in there.
Hey. I am proud of you, Bird. I am proud of you.
All you had to do was automate it so you'd never be reliable.
What? I automated so I would be reliable without any choice.
Because because you can't be reliable by character.
Yeah. Alright. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was a very fun sesh, but a very gross road.
Yeah, what did we run into? Slime, poison food,
Kenku.
that were devouring a
Yeah.
goblin, and
Nah, I'm a lot of
Barfest.
tricks now.
Oh, you got fire. And
Yeah.
I mean, they're not exactly the most durable of looking of creatures, considering they just barfed themselves to death. So,
And we still have advantage on them.
it's true. You do.
Nobody noticed my Kenku note.
I saw it.
The dress was here
Drez
again,
rules,
probably.
okay. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
people told me that you're using your Greg voice for Drez, and I was like, yeah, that seems appropriate. Okay. Well, we're gonna get off TeamSpeak, and then we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So it's gonna take us a bit to switch on over, but Shell, do you want to do rhyme?
Sure.
Okay, cool. I've been looking forward to that. As I'll probably do mid boss at the very, very end. I want to do some rhyme while Shell's awake and not busy, because rhyme is actually super nice. And if I don't end up doing mid boss tonight, then I'll do mid boss tomorrow. Because I want to play more mid boss. Because that game's actually like really good. Just got to get there. Okay. Shell, what are you up to?
I'm looking at the vomit oozing out of those skulls.
I'm actually pretty proud of myself for that design, but also like, oh,
Ew.
holy shit, you guys have just been dumping item suggestions on me. Fun. I'll have to take a look at them.
I don't want another Damien though.
You might get it. Damien has his uses, just not many.
Let's hope so.
Yeah. But yeah, Rhyme is a new game that came out today. It's kind of like Journey. It's like a really beautiful, atmospheric adventure game, which I definitely could use after the Vomitorium. Okay, let's see. I don't need this window open. There we go.
Yeah, sorry for being a little low energy.
Happens. I mean, I generally prefer to do this on, I generally prefer to do D&D on Saturday for a reason. That probably sounds amazing to everybody watching this. Sorry about that. Anyway, switching over to PS4.